around and play around with from. I never told a girl that. So I did tell the girl that about Slim. But if you was gonna take it to hell on Slim, what the fuck that got to do with Poetic if they ain't fucking? But then when I fucking ask you straight up, did you know they fucking? Now all of a sudden you don't know nothing. But then that means whatever the fuck you got on Slim ain't got shit to do with Poetic. So hit your live button and threaten Slim.
Okay, can we pause right there?
God
damn, this guy crazy. I was gagged last night, but I'm gagged now. Okay, you ate that bitch up real good. Here's my thing, Glock. You coming up here putting on a platter that it's a skit, but you not even being honest with the truth. So how could you even offer up the idea that it could be a skit when you can't even be honest about the facts? Hi, friend. I missed your face. Damn, you just threw me off of my whole thinking. Okay, let me get back to what I was trying to say. I love you. Okay, so the point being, right? I don't know who is trying to tell Glock, say it's a skit, but bitch, it's not a skit. And you gotta be honest. If it's a skit, then you should be honest with your part in what the fuck is being spun on you or whatever. But you assume acting like you didn't know that they were fucking is beyond me. And you cussed her good for that. Thank you for that. It's beyond me because you know damn well that they was fucking. You know damn well that was in your arsenal. And you know damn well you was finna motherfucking use that. If they done pissed you off enough, they wouldn't stop talking about you. It's disingenuous to try to play with our minds and think that we don't know the type of person that you are. You was never on that phone talking about please. You would never say please, girl. You was talking about fuck nigga this and bitches, and you probably was cussing. Girl, please. Is that him back there? Tell him I say hi. I know he hears me yapping.
When she first went live, she said that this was a setup between me and Slim on the back end. And then maybe she also was in the live earlier when they in AJ's live earlier when they were saying that it got to be a skit as well too. So she and I think that she came over thinking that AJ was dragging Poetic and thought that was an opportunity and slid herself right on up there. Not thinking AJ was gonna ask her questions, and that's what happened. So she oh, I hear them saying skit as well too. But then, she got questioned as she should have.
Yeah, girl, you know damn well
there are parts of what Poetic did that I feel are skittish and have to go with the narrative that Slim need. Otherwise, it's gonna be trouble on the water. There are things that I feel haven't been said that should have been. There are things that have been said that tell me that I'm not wrong about some things. Poetic says she did not know about Six, and when she found out, she quit talking to Slim. So that for me confirms in a polygamy relationship, all partners are aware. That also confirmed that it is possible that when Slim told me both parties were aware, he lied because Poetic made it clear that she was not aware. So it's very possible that neither was Six. And if that is the case, then there is one very hurt woman out here. Now, what Poetic says is that she did not know about Six. I can't confirm nor deny that. But my point was the difference in Erica is hurt, Six is possibly hurt. We know she's sick and then moved out. They yelling and screaming and fussing and cussing. And Slim said he got punished after he got permission. So too many of the dots line up for me that Six is not okay with Poetic as everybody is trying to make it seem, for it to be glossed over and pretty.
Yeah, but then it's like we can't confirm that, but we know for sure. Like, if you want to go back to this other situation, we know for sure Jen knew that Erica was with Sang. We know that to be for sure.
Yeah, we also know to be for sure that both Jen and Poetic were first.
Yes, we know that to be for sure as well.
Yeah. So it still don't change the situation.
It do change because here's the thing. 6 Footer, Erica just said 6 Footer was on the phone with her, and 6 Footer was on the phone with Poetic. So then they knew about each other. They didn't find out on TikTok. So we know they knew about each other.
I disagree. Poetic said she did not know about 6 Footer, and when she found out, she
Probably
cut it off
initially.
with Slim, which
Right,
means
probably
she was
initially,
never.
but then after they knew about each other. And they didn't
Okay,
know about it first
I
on
didn't get.
TikTok.
I didn't get told that after they knew about each other, they agreed that Poetic could still be fucking Slim. Because what I got told was, when I did not know about 6, and when I found out, I quit fucking with Slim.
But you're also not factoring that Six took him to the airport to go see
That's what
Poetic.
Slim
So
said. That's what Slim said. We already done proved he's a liar. Remember? We can't.
okay, Eric,
See
you
what I'm
had a
saying?
conversation with Six. You don't have to give us details, but can you maybe help us out? Did they not know about each other or did they?
I did not have a
Initially,
conversation with 6.
No, not you, babe. Erica.
No, Erica.
yes, initially, like Poetic said, and I talked to Six today as well too. They Poetic didn't know about 6. 6 did not know about Poetic. The conversation was had, and they moved along. A friendship was built between Poetic and 6 together, which is why 6 was trying to protect Poetic when Slim came up in my life. That was her only concern.
So once they didn't know about each other when he was actively dating the both of them. Then
Right,
he
because
brought them
remember,
together.
Poetic and Slim been knowing each other years before
Six,
6.
right.
That they they was friends.
Right. So then the way that they found out is Slim brought it to the both of them.
Correct. And presented
And then
Polly.
they decided to move forward after knowing about each other.
Correct.
Okay, was that a fart or
Forward,
a
move
car? I don't know.
forward
I don't know. Sound
in
like
a
a car.
poly situationship, right?
That's the way that she put it.
And Poetic said
And
that
that's
when
the same
she
thing
found
Slim
out
said on my
about
panel as
Slim,
well to me and Susu.
okay, and Poetic
So
said
Six
today in
Footer
Bella
and Slim
Live,
said that, but go ahead.
and Poetic said today in Bella Live that she did not know anything about 6.
That's
And
what
when
I
she
just said,
found out about
AJ.
6, she cut it off completely. Not that she restarted nothing once 6 found out and they both agreed. She didn't say any of that. None of that got said.
She did, AJ. She said she stopped messing. The poly was presented, but by that time she did not. She stopped like messing with him. Like I guess that was her way of saying stop sexually being active.
Okay, so then you're saying what I'm saying. When she found out about 6, she quit. She said she did not know about 6 when she found out she quit. We're in agreement with that statement then. Because now you're
I
repeating
don't
what I just
recall her
said.
saying that when she found out about 6. It was
She said
after the
she did
fact.
not know about 6. When she found out about 6, she
We'll
quit. You
find out
just said,
exactly what she said. I don't want to dispute that, and when we got the recording to play exactly what she said, AJ.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, my bad. Woo! Let's go, shoot! Thank y'all. Thank y'all for touching the live goal. Y'all make sure that we're continuing to pop the screen. Please and thank you. Y'all say it's looping. Let's please keep on bopping. Bop, 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 bop to the top. Okay? We got 5 out of 25. Touch the live goal. Touch my streamer. Touch your favorite panelist. And let's get back into it. Go ahead, boo.
But like it's the most important motherfucking thing, but you picking up the phone to call Poetic and tell her to threaten Slim. Ooh. And that's why AJ they saying probably listen to the Slim live between him and 6 last night and between this him is all and dumb. It's all a setup. This is all it is. That's what I'm trying. It's down as far as who is exposed. Like I said yesterday, every last bit of it is a skit. Every last bit of it is a skit. I refuse to believe anything else. Well, somebody, let me go ahead and shoot a shot for Jay Tutter down there right quick. He want to be the next victim. He looking for one of y'all. Just FYI, he down there looking. Everybody want $1. Can I get some stream? I need a streamer. I know somebody. Everybody want $1. I need a few streamers. They say Slim Live, Glock Live, everybody live. Shit. The hell.
I ain't going over there to take $1 to nail one of them. Both on all of
I
them.
think that's the
So
end of it,
AJ, you
Susu.
feel like anybody in this situation.
Okay, we got to the end of that.
Right?
Okay, somebody tell me, hey, Bridges, you want to say something, friend?
I do. I think it's a little off topic, but I've been drinking. So bad. Okay. The other night, Slim said that Glock was raising money for domestic violence victims so that she could give it to him. So that was all just a scam. So, is this a scam too? That's all I was just, what do y'all think?
Maybe. I mean, I don't
Wait,
know.
what
I mean,
Bridget
I don't
said,
know.
Susu? I missed the first part.
She said that Slim said that Glock was trying to raise money on behalf of him and then saying it was for a DV situation. He said that was the reason why it was a scam because she was going to allocate the money inappropriately. So help me understand your question, Bridges.
So,
what would be the scam now?
I mean, they're both getting money. So, like, Poetic got a lot of gifts, more than normal. And Six got money. And then.
So you're saying you're on the vibe with AJ that it could be a skit for them to get some money.
I mean, it just seems like it was plausible before, according to Slim, that they created domestic violence victims and then those domestic violence victims didn't exist, but it was only so that she could give Slim money on the back end.
Also,
Right.
because Slim said,
Okay, so wait. So let me say this. So he said Glock wanted to do that, right?
No, he said Glock did it. He said that
No.
Glock.
No, because I asked him, friend. So that's what you don't know. I asked him
Okay.
about that. And he said, no, she said she wanted to crowdfund for me, give me the money. And if anyone questioned where the money was going to, she would say it was DV. But he never received the money for that. And that never actually happened.
Did you see what he said on Erica's panel, though? On Erica's panel, he said, these women said that they would always make sure that I was straight. So that's why I'm going to find the clip. But he said these women would always make sure that I was straight. So even when they would raise money, they would still like give me the money on the back end. But it was from the DV victims, like that never existed. I'm going to find the clip.
So, yeah.
also, I'd like to point out just something I just caught real quick. Everybody in this situation did technically have some sort of monetary gain because I really didn't even talk about the money before, but they all did, and none of them actually cut themselves off from Slim. So, I mean, it's just skittish to me. I don't know, but whatever.
Yeah, Char, let me let Char up. Hey, I don't know. Hold on, where's Char at? Okay, hold on. And then let me let L Boogie up. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's a skit, y'all. I really don't. I think if anybody's trying to really gain monetarily, maybe it'd be on Slim's part because he's the one that came out and put all of it out there. But I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna let Char go, then
I
I'm gonna let
agree.
L.
That's what I said. I think Slim started it, and everybody else ain't got no choice but to kind of go with it. Otherwise, it snowballs into something else that they absolutely don't want, but it's still a skit nonetheless.
So I think, hey y'all. So I don't think the women have anything to gain from this situation but pure embarrassment. Because if you know Six from this app, even before she was with Slim, Six was well known. She's been a lot of our sister for way before we knew she was with Slim, right? Six would get way more support just off her name from Nitra, from other panels that she's been on way before she was connected to Slim. She would never have to fake anything for any type of help, any type of access to money for her and her babies, right? Then with Poetic, I don't know if y'all ever are in her lives on Saturday, right? She could have less than 30 people in there. And the amount of gifts that she got today, she would still get those gifts. People like Bossman, people like Hoover, some of the FOE people and people that she's gathered along the way throw her the biggest gifts, some shit that I've never seen on TikTok. The lady get TikTok universes all the time. She doesn't need to run these numbers up to 1K like she had today to get those gifts. It could be 30 people in there, and I seen those same gifts flowing every week that I'm in there, every Saturday that I'm in there. No matter who, they come and they just throw shit. She make mad money every Saturday when she go live because people appreciate what she does because it's free information. There's zero benefit for these women. The only thing they received was embarrassment. Slim, remember on Slim Live, when Slim went live, he was like, y'all give me some cash apps. I need some money. And people was like, Slim, we don't fuck with you like that. I think AJ was streaming a live. And he was like, people was telling him in this comment section, we don't fuck with you like that. Like, we didn't ask for this information. We're not giving you nothing for this information. He didn't gain anything from this.
Okay, hold on. Can somebody do the math for me? What is 2,000 divided by 52? Poetic just told us she made $2,000 last year, and she goes live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. for a few hours. Now, you're accounting for universes and some of the biggest gifts that you've ever seen. So just out of curiosity, what is 2,000 divided by 52? Now, what I also was about to say was, in no way, shape, or form am I saying that Six is a part of this skit, because I keep saying she's the one person who hasn't spoken and who I believe is truly hurting. Somebody said $38 and some change. Anyways, I think that for me, I feel like what we're forgetting is Six does have a voice. And again, I feel like we're pretending as if the things that we've heard, because you just accounted for the fact that she would not come to the app. She's a proud,
Six
strong.
has spoken. Six has
What I
spoken.
said
He
either.
spoke in Slim's live. I just
Yeah,
want to say
Slim's live. The person who I hear abusing and threatening her in 4K. Yeah, she spoke over there. Great. What I'm saying is we've not heard that woman's real story. So assuming, because I know everybody in this room know what a trauma bond is. And if a woman could be low enough in a corner with a man that she will try to use another woman who seemed to be able to get through with a man, even though it hurt her to know that the bitch can get through, just for the opportunity to heal it with her nigga. Don't act like we ain't seen it. So what I'm saying is, I don't necessarily know that I believe that 6-footer is as okay with this situation as we're trying to all force it to be so. That's it. That's all.
A huge assumption, right?
No, it ain't that big.
When Six
It
was
ain't
on
that
his
big.
live, that's a huge assumption.
It ain't that
When
big. She
Six was
getting
on his live,
fundraised for hotels.
when
She in the
Six was on,
hospital saying he's stressing her. He's saying he got permission and then got punished.
Let Shar respond to you, AJ. Let Shar respond, and then you respond back.
the reason
Go
why I'm saying it's
ahead.
a huge assumption because if Six was brave enough to get up in Slim box, which she never usually get in boxes to address anything, you will see her in late night lives with like T Money and other people that she cool with, right? When she got up in Slim Live to address him, she would have addressed him about Poetic. She would have said something about Poetic if she was hurt by Poetic. She would have never been on there in the back end talking to Poetic, them leaning on each other. In Erica Live, if you go and play back Erica comment, Six is all through those comments before Slim came up, when Slim came up. Once that girl Sissy came up there and tried to get Slim dropped, that's when you saw her comments decrease because she was speaking to Erica and that girl Sissy on the back end. She was all in the comments. She would have said whatever she needed to say to Poetic. If she was hurting anyway, Six ain't never been afraid to say anything. You know what I mean? Nobody is saying that she's not being abused, that she's not in trouble. What I said is that she wouldn't need to do a skit to get help. She just off her name alone would
I
be able to
don't
come in
think that
panels.
she's the skit, Shar.
Okay.
I think that the skit is Slim starting all of this. They are having no choice but to go along with it. I believe that everybody is trying to salvage as much as their reputation and sanity and emotional, you know, how much they got bandwidth with what all Slim done already dropped on the ground. But what I'm saying is there is much more to this than what Slim has dropped on the ground and they have tried to sweep up and clean up.
Yeah, what I'm saying, that's a huge assumption for two women that
It's
have
not that huge.
platforms that
It's
have
not that
that.
huge considering. It's not that huge considering. Not that huge considering all the differences in stories. Not that huge considering that Slim said they knew Everybody is using that, and everybody keep refusing to hear that. Poetic said she did not know about that girl, and when she found out, she quit fucking with Slim. That changes the entire game. They did not know. So then why would we then assume that the other girl knew? And if she didn't know, and now Poetic and Slim are this close, can you imagine how that feels to watch Slim praise this woman, protect this woman, go as far as to out himself and embarrass her for this woman, and then drag and dog and threaten her?
Well, to be continued. If there's more information out there about when they found out about each other and if it was an issue, we're gonna find out. We could go by what we know right now, but in the future, if we do hear their story again and they want to talk about how they weren't happy with one another, then we can move on with that line of thinking. But from what we know, nobody is disputing the fact that they went poly. Everybody's kind of okay with and on the one accord that they
That
were
is
all.
not true. Poetic is disputing the fact that they went poly. Why do we? Are we not
No.
hearing me keep saying? Poetic said when she found out about Six, she quit, which means she, in fact, did not go poly.
Okay, we're gonna find out in the clip that we're gonna watch from Bella's live. Can you take us to Bella's live test if you're still free? Then we can know what Poetic said. Okay.
Subu, can I say something before
Yes. Oh,
we move
LD,
on?
go ahead.
So, first of all, hey Sue and panel, and so one of the things I think it appears that Poetic was with him before six. Okay, and the other thing I want to get back to, and AJ, I rock with you, but I still am trying to understand why you're struggling, but this is not the same.
Okay, I think we've moved on from that point, and I don't want to beat a dead horse. If we have time one day in my life, we will go over ID Boogie. I just hope that, any of the JJs aren't upset with me about our differences in opinion, and that's okay. I'm not upset about it. I hope y'all
I'm,
aren't. Like, I really am not.
listen, one thing I will say, I do believe that you to be a good friend. I believe that about you for a long time. But and I understand you rocking with your girl, but and I sit back and I listen, and there's nothing about this that is the same, with the exception that there are two women involved and one man.
And I understand that. And listen, also, I think this is a great opportunity for us to show that we can have a difference of opinion and we don't have to get to cussing each other out and carrying on, like,
And
I'm
never
cool
that.
with,
I'll
yeah,
never
I'm cool with y'all
disrespect it,
having a difference
never
of
that.
opinion. I just disagree. There are similarities in my opinion.
Understood.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sue.
All right, we're gonna get into the clip we've been waiting for. Let's get into Bella's live, you guys. Let's get into it. Continue to tap. Once we get to like 400 or 500, we could chill on the taps. Let's get like half of the live goal going. Please continue to touch the boxes, tap your screen, collect your points if you've gifted in here. I'm sure there's a plus something up there. And if you haven't grabbed your heart me or follow, please do so. Welcome in. 1.5 in here. There's no sleep for us, clearly. Go ahead, Tess.
So with Bella clip, I put it right before AJ joined the panel, unless you want to watch the entire thing. Okay.
Clear after Glock came up that she was not extorted, she did do that. But yeah, that's my think piece on all this shit. We gotta stop. Like when real shit hit the internet, we gotta stop. Oh, that's the
Thank you
skit.
for the gift.
So hold on, AJ is here. All right.
Okay, now what they say you say I said I wanted Poetic to get drugged.
Okay, so no, I didn't say you specifically. I said the lives afterwards that we saw, she got drugged because she did not respond the way they wanted her to respond. They wanted her, they patiently waited for her to drag Slim, but she didn't. She handled it how she saw fit. However, AJ, what I did say as far as your part, I said I acknowledge that when you posed the question of what's the difference between Jen and Poetic, I do feel like you wanted it to be answered in a way where it leaned in favor of Jen. Why I feel that way? When Trina tried to come up and give you bullet point why they were different, you would not let her finish a sentence. When she did finally get it out, Jen's response was, oh, it's just the who, after everything that was said. So that's where we are in just this think piece.
Okay, one, it is just the who. Two, it wasn't about whether or not I wanted anybody to say whatever. I was having the conversation on my panel that others chose to come and jump into. So once you get into it, you're not going to tell me how we're going to have the conversation on my panel. I said, let's go point for point. So that's what we did. We went point for point. And anybody that didn't like the way that I was addressing it or having the conversation about it could have just left. I don't understand. However, no, I never said drag Poetic. I just asked what was the difference because I noticed that people are not saying anything that did say something about Jen. That was my point. Everybody was jumping on Jen, but nobody jumped on Poetic. When you are correct, from what I'm understanding, she did not come out and drag or have anything bad at all to say about Slim, the person who outed her business that she's sleeping with him, and it clearly has affected.
Hey, buddy.
Listen, I agree with AJ earlier, and I still agree with her now. I just feel like sometimes people be stupid and they don't know how to really get down and clock it or do some different angle. AJ, I still agree with you, but this is what I'm saying. If they wanted to say something, they could be like, "Oh, AJ is indirectly saying basically, if you want to fucking clock Jen, then you got to clock Poetic, and then you got to be on the bandwagon." That ain't what AJ was trying to do, in my opinion, and I still agree with her, but I just feel like they don't never give no fun shit to throw a monkey wrench in. You know what I'm saying? They be maybe scared to do it or
You all
something.
about a
Like,
fricka, aren't you? You
right.
all about
Nobody
a
gave the
fricka.
fricka. And that's why AJ was wearing their ass out in Bella Live and her live because nobody actually gave a point of view. They was just like, ew, AJ, ew. They didn't actually give an actual point of view or a way to like be like a counter narrative is what I call them. Like, damn, like
But
I
I do
actually
think
agree with her
that
this
Trina
time. I
did. Trina
still do
asked
agree
the
with her.
question. I do think Trina did. The question was, what was the difference? And Trina came up there and gave the counter narrative, which was, these are the differences. And
You know,
then
Trina be on
AJ
her
focused
like
on the similarities as well. And she was like, well, when you say that as a point, I see the similarities versus the differences. So I
right,
do
but
think there was a bit of, go ahead.
this is what I'm saying, Lady Susan. Trina was stuck on similarities and differences. Nobody actually said, well, AJ, your point of view can actually indirectly cause people to go after Poetic. Which I don't think was her point, but I'm just like, if you're gonna give a counter narrative, give a counter narrative. Like, do something to give us excitement. You know what I'm saying? Make AJ read you besides Marilla being a troll. You know what I mean?
So you're
Anyway,
saying
I
you
just
wanted
had to
somebody
go.
up there and be like, well, AJ, what you're saying is we should drag Poetic, and then it would have spiced it up for you?
Yeah, or not even drag Poetic, indirectly drag Poetic, because that's not what she was saying. So that's the fricker.
Yeah.
You gotta be like indirectly, or that's not your point. But if they drag Jen, now they got dragged to Poetic. You like give it a little spice. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like they're giving enough spice in life right now. But I did agree with her. Like,
Everybody focused on the facts, which I think is
yeah,
important.
I
I
can't.
personally think,
Yeah, and
I like to do
Susan.
frickas sometimes, and I'll do a fricka sometimes, but I'll fricka with the facts, though. I'll fricka with the
Yeah, and
facts.
Shortcake said, so you want
But in
drama?
this
I'm gonna
situation,
mess
we
you
do
up.
not
Yes,
have
I
all the
do.
facts. In this situation, we do not have all the facts because if we
That's
had all
true.
the facts, we would have already heard a thorough understanding with proof and receipts from all the parties. We do not have all the facts.
That is
We
true.
don't.
That now listen, this is what I'm saying, AJ. Shortcake said, so hippie, you want drama. Yes, babe, I want messy talk. But also, I can't say that
Yes,
I
and the
like
facts that
$2.
we do have while you down there spamming tell us that there is room for doubt. Do you not agree, hippie?
Exactly, and that's where you got to come in and sow the seeds of doubt, and that's where the fricker comes in. But this what I'm saying, AJ and Lady Susan, I can't say I like $2 the hypocrite finder, and then when AJ finding the hypocrites, I don't like it. You get what I'm saying? Like shit, give a counter narrative, do
But
something fun.
I
But that's
honestly
what AJ was doing,
fundamentally
was finding the
feel,
hypocrites today.
hippie. I honestly fundamentally feel like those are two totally different situations.
Yeah, no. Now, what $2 was doing today was different, but I mean specifically. Usually, $2 the hypocrite finder. She's trying to call out people being
No, I'm
hypocrites.
not talking about that. I'm
That's
talking about Jen, Same, and Erica versus Slim, Poetic, and Six. I fundamentally believe that they are two totally different situations.
I agree with you, Susan, but this is where I agree with AJ. If we you looking at it at a granular level, if we look at 30,000 feet up, it's about the same damn thing. So why y'all ain't crucifying everybody if it's that much of a problem? You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like what AJ did was intelligent in the sense of she just pointed out the fact of we're not gonna look at the details of it. We're not gonna look at well this person married and this person not married, or this person living with them, and this person not. We're not looking at that. We're not looking at no babies or not babies. We're looking at was it a side chick or no,
Well, if that was the
and if
case,
that's
then
the case,
If that was the case, then 6 footer would have been the side chick.
no, she was the main,
There would have
and
been no
then
side chick.
yeah, she was the main.
Slim told Poetic from day one that their situation had an expiration date.
Yeah, that was
Because
AJ point.
Poetic is 20 years his elder and is got a illness. He would never have been with her. Six is his chick. Now, if this is a lie, it was said out of Slim mouth. Poetic said the minute she found out about Six, meaning Six was the main girl, because Poetic was the one that when she found out that, okay, I got a main and you don't come first, she said no.
Yeah, and then I think that was AJ point, right? That Six was the main and Poetic was the side chick. So in the same context, Erica was the main and Jim was the side chick. She looked at 60,000 feet up in the air instead of looking at a granular level. And she was saying that basically it was the same thing in that way.
But
So
that
why
would
are y'all
then be
not
to
treating Poetic the same way
ignore
as Jen?
but then
That's
that
the
would then
fricker,
be to
babe.
ignore the information that we have and just look at the situation without
Exactly,
no context.
Susu. That's
Have a problem
exactly
ignoring
right.
the information that you don't
Susan,
have. You don't have a problem
No, well,
ignoring the information
no.
that you
that's the
don't have.
fricker. That's the fricker of it all.
Okay, first of all, that don't even make sense, AJ. How can I pay attention to some shit I don't know? That
What do
don't
you
make
mean?
sense.
We do it all the time. We always listen to what's not said. We always pay attention to the things. This is what we do. Like literally, since we've touched this situation over here, me and you together, investigating and looking, you pay attention to the shit that's not said, the Freudian slips. That's where all the real juice be at. Like Slim saying he had proof
Correct.
that Erica,
Correct,
Jen, and
except we
Shane
don't
was
have nothing
a
to work
setup
with when
and
it comes to Six.
no,
We don't have
except
nothing to work with.
and that is the exact point, which means we could be working with anything. So
Wait,
why are we
Okay,
all making the
but
assumption
this
that
is
we're working with Six got knowledge? She knew, she cool, everything fine. She not mad about Poetic.
I'm going based off
wait, this is what
of
I'm saying,
firsthand
Susan.
knowledge. I'm going based off of the conversation Six had with Erica.
That's
That
secondhand,
is
girl. The
true.
only first hand
But
you'll have
Susan,
come from Six.
wait,
Right,
Erica, wait,
secondhand with
AJ, I'm sorry,
Erica.
Erica. Wait, AJ, press pause. Susan, press pause. This is what I'm saying. That's the frick of it all. If you look at it at a granular level, Susan, you are right. It's not the same thing in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If AJ look at it from a 60,000 foot view, she is right. It is the same thing in every shape, form, or fashion. That is my point. That is the fricker of it all. So there was a lot of gray area in there that people could have challenged AJ about that they didn't. That's my point. If you look at it on a granular level and say this person lives with them, or this person was with them, or this person didn't have to come out, that was years ago, and da da da. then you are right. In contrast, if AJ look at it from a 60,000 feet view and say it's one woman is the main and the other woman is a side chick, then she is right. That is the frick of it all, and that's why I think people was not challenging AJ or giving good alternative point of views on today. That was my point. And I think that neither one of y'all are wrong in the sense that AJ, Susan, like, let's look at it from a point on a dot, and AJ like, I want to look at the full page. Like, I think both of y'all are right, but that's where the fricker comes in at, in my opinion.
Okay, go ahead,
Hey,
Cash.
hippie.
Hey,
Hey, y'all.
Cassie, you know I fuck with you, girl, and
Hey,
you did a
honey.
1-2 step today too. I would, you know.
Okay. On a very broad level, I see what you're saying, right? And I think that if that were the case, right, if we were just dwelling in the hypothetical world, this makes sense. But in my opinion, that's not what happened today. I think that AJ laid out a very clear argument about why she felt that the situations were the same. It wasn't from a 60,000 foot view. It was from the granular level that you're talking about, right? So that's what we're all working
Cash, you
from.
loud and dead
Wait,
ass wrong. If
hold
I was,
on.
I don't even
If
have
I
all the
am
facts
wrong, am I
just like
allowed to
y'all
finish
don't.
my sentence? That's not
So if
fair.
I'm
Yes.
saying
I
there are
didn't,
no
Hold on,
facts,
AJ, I
AJ.
didn't
Hold on,
interrupt
AJ.
you.
Let her finish, and then you can tell her where she's wrong. Go ahead.
Cash, I do disagree with you too, but I don't mind
Oh,
you finishing, baby.
yeah,
I
and that's
apologize.
fine. That's fine. But it's like when I get interrupted, I have ADHD, so it's hard to start back to where I was. But I say that to say, right, like, and this is, I got into AJ's live. Her and Jen were on the panel and they were talking about why is it that, Poetic is not being dragged like Jen is and blah, blah, blah. And, the same people who are gifting Poetic should go and gift Six when she goes live. That's where I started from. So it wasn't talking about like, oh, well, if we pull back, it's all really the same relationship drama. It was very specific examples given. And so that's why I feel like people were challenging what AJ was saying because AJ's argument was based in things that were very specific. So,
what I said about going to go and give Six when she goes live is that yet again the same argument that I keep making. We don't know. She's the one person, and I said that Six is the one person who has yet to speak. So what y'all will be surprised to know is if Six hit her button and actually told the actual truth. Because let's remember, Slim said that she got permission, gave permission, and then got punished. Okay? Please try and remember Slim just threatened to unalive this woman. Let's all try and remember that we don't know what state of mind this woman is in. Nitra crowdfunding for a room. She say this shit been stressing her out. How do we know for a fact that the way everybody is trying to spin it on Six and make it be, oh, she okay, she okay, she okay, she okay? Are any of these so-called friends of Six saying to her friend, if there is something that you're not telling me about why you weren't okay with this, please know that you can talk to me. It's okay to not be okay. Did something happen? What actually went down? Instead, all y'all who claim y'all love and care about Six keep grabbing the box saying Six is okay, Six is okay, Six is okay, Six is okay. When she's
Okay, so
clearly
here's
not okay.
okay, so here's what I'm
ask
saying.
who has said that
Hold on,
she's
wait, wait, wait,
okay.
wait, 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 wait. That is also an assumption that we're assuming that Six is not okay because Poetic was fucking with her man.
No,
I
I
don't
didn't
think that.
say it had any. Okay, wait a minute.
Hold
Let's take a
on,
couple
hold
steps
on,
back.
hold on, hold on. Six could probably not be okay with the fact that her baby daddy is in the garage drinking for 96 hours, not eating, blood sugar low, trying to unalive himself. Six cannot be okay because they're arguing, because she's telling him the right things for his life and he's doing the wrong things. Six can be arguing that because he's irritated at the fact that he has no support because everyone found out about their relationship. Now he's taking it out on her. Six could not be okay at the fact that Slim is threatening her life and causing harm to her verbally on live and in her face in front of her child. We cannot assume that Six is not okay
Okay, and Six
because
could
hold on. We
Okay,
cannot assume that Six is not okay because she found out Poetic and Slim is fucking. I
okay.
feel like she knew that.
Just like Just like we also cannot assume that it's not that 6 is not okay because this woman that he done decided to bring in, he done fell in love with her and she done fell in love with him, and now I'm on the outs of my own fucking relationship. We can't assume that that's not it. We can't assume that 6 is also maybe not okay because Slim decided to come to the internet and completely drag her, threaten her life, all of the above, while he tries to uplift and support and completely free Poetic. We cannot assume that. We're still assuming that 6 was okay with whatever went down between Poetic and Slim when Slim has already made clear that she was not. We're still assuming that 6 was not okay. I mean, it's a lot of not okays in there that actually do include Poetic. And we keep
Yeah.
forgetting that because we've not heard from 6, specifically from 6 on a full, for real, break it down, bust it down basis. The same thing from Poetic, to be quite honest with you, which is why I feel like there's part of what Slim did by threatening Poetic that made her shut down a little bit too. Because
Yeah,
why
I
did
don't
we
want to
go
go
from
next. Still land my
firing?
plane, please.
Why did we go from firing Slim to all of a sudden Slim is your savior and your hero?
Yeah,
So
and
it's a
then
lot
AJ.
in
Okay,
there
so
we're
let me
not
say
saying
this
and
real
doing.
quick. So wait, let me say this real quick. We're assuming
All of
that
it is
they're.
an assumption,
Hold
Susu.
on,
Why
hold on.
can't I finish?
Did you have more to say after that? Go
Oh
ahead.
shit, you
Can
said
I?
hold on real quick.
I
I
thought
was
you
I'm
were
sorry,
talking.
JJ and
because
Susan. This is what
because
I want to
wait,
say.
hold on.
AJ is
Hold on,
working
hippie.
on
Hold on,
assumption.
hippie. Hold
I'm
on,
sorry,
hippie.
Lady
Go ahead and
Susan.
finish your statement because I thought you were just going on about we're assuming, we're assuming. Go ahead.
Okay, Susu. Go ahead, hippie, your turn.
No, it's
This
my
is,
turn.
I'm
So
sorry.
my turn, I'm gonna say this. This could be very much old news for these people. They could have not been okay with each other in the beginning and okay now. And now that it's coming out on the front end, they're past this moment and we're catching it from the front. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they could have worked through their issues, worked through their problems, and been okay with one another. And then it comes out on the front end. And now we're dissecting their old feelings when they're okay with everything now. Go ahead,
And
Creepy.
if was a fifth, we would all be drunk. The conversation
Yeah.
is happening
That's what
because
I'm
we
saying.
don't
Everybody
know.
got their ifs and assumptions. You
Right.
assume it's a it.
Everybody.
We all in
Everybody.
this bitch trying to
Right.
figure it all out
Exactly. And
with
that's
But
why
with
I'm
that's
not mad
facts
about it.
and with
but that's what I want to say to
and
both of
with
And
y'all.
that's why I'm
assumptions.
not mad
But
about it.
but I'm mainly leaning on the facts. Go ahead, hippie.
Yeah, I definitely have my fifth, and that's what I want to say to both of y'all. This is the last time I say I'm gonna land my plane, and this is why I disagree with Cash. AJ does not have specific details, and that's why she chose, in my opinion, she chose her angle to be 60 feet in the air. So the difference to me, when she asked earlier, what's the difference between Jen and Poetic? Erica Nicole from the True Trap House, formerly, and now the guest room, her and Jen gave us specific details about specific dates, and we were able to put those together to determine specific things. This is not given in this scenario. So it's a lot of ifs, it's a lot of what ifs. So AJ's ideologies, or what she presented earlier, was based on a 50-foot view versus a granular view where we could say, well, he was talking Poetic first, or well, when he did talk to Poetic first, these things happen because Slim says things when he's drinking, but all of those things were not corroborated by Poetic or by 6 Footer. So my point is, I don't think that either one of y'all are wrong because y'all are saying if because we haven't got the details. But my point is, AJ's looking at it from a 60-foot view and saying, well, overall, these things could be correlated. And Susu's looking at it from a granular view and saying, well, there's a lot of different factors that could have contributed to this that caused X, Y, and Z, or that are the reasons why we are here today. But neither you nor AJ know those details. So that's why the conversation ensues. And what Susu's doing right now is what I was saying earlier, specifically when I first came on, about there were a lot of counter narratives that could have been given about what AJ's ideologies were, but people didn't give those earlier. And that's what I was trying to say. And that's what I think y'all are doing now. So I don't think either one of y'all are wrong because, as both of y'all have said clearly, there isn't a clear definition or understanding of
Please.
what exactly they were trying, what exactly they were doing or the dates that things were done, or if a lot of things that Slim said is true. And that's just my opinion. And also, get that nigga. I always think we should hold a nigga accountable, because I don't want you ladies fighting over no dick, because there's plenty of it out here, okay? Y'all can share
But
dick
they're
as many
not
damn women.
fighting. That's the thing that I'm
That's
like,
I
they're
was
not fighting. They're friends. They were on the phone with each other just
That's
thank you,
yesterday, day before.
Susu.
that's
So
what they
they
say,
are
Susan.
perfectly fine with each other. They're
That's what they
fine.
say,
If 6 foot have
Susan.
felt some type of way about Poetic, I'm sure they probably spoke
That's
on
what
it and
they
spoke
said,
through it, because
Susan.
they're now today perfectly fine.
That's what they said, Susan. But according to Slim, I don't know if he lied or not. 6 foot is the one that wanted it out on the front end. Why would she want that to Poetic if that's her good girlfriend? Now, Susan, you know me and you don't call each other, but if somebody gave me some information about you right now, I'd be like, "Eh, bitch, I'm
When
not
he
putting that out
said
about
that,
Susu."
hippie,
When he said what? He said that 6 foot wanted the information out about Poetic, about their relationship.
player, I didn't
He
motherfucking
said that
say
on
When?
it.
When?
live.
No, when? In what live?
I don't know what specific live, but he said that on live. And y'all can, you quote me on it because I heard it on a recap. He said it himself on a live. 6 foot wanted the information, or 6 foot pushed him to push the information out about him and Poetic. That's what he said. So to me,
Okay.
I don't know if that's a friend, because even if, say, Cash, I'm not saying this is true, but if Cash came and gave me
Oh,
some information
hell
about
no.
Susu right now, and I ain't messing with Cash or Susu, I'm gonna be like, girl, you gonna have to put it out. I'm not putting it out by my lady Susan, because that's my homegirl on the app. So that's your homegirl that you call and da, but you want the people on the app to know that she fucked your man. I don't know that that's a friend, but also Slim said that, and that wasn't corroborated by the lady. So, and look at the comments that said he
Bet
did
it
say that.
wasn't,
He
because they
actually
want the
did.
whole world to believe that they friends, baby.
Yes, he did come. He's
Let me tell you
he
something.
said the reason he said 6 foot had a problem with it on the back end,
But
and she
is Slim
wanted
a
it to come
liar or
out.
not? Okay, so we gotta
Yes,
figure this out.
yes, Susan. That's why I say it hasn't been cooperated by either one of the ladies. Yes, he is a liar. Yes, yes,
So that's
yes,
what I'm saying. So, like, if we
and
stick
he's
to what
drunk.
we do know, right? We don't know what Slim is saying is a fact. What we do
That's true,
know
Cassie.
is that these women are communicating, right? That they are both in agreement that they are in a good place, even if they weren't, right? Even if it started rocky, if they are in a good place, what is the necessity to try to see if they're trying to go against each other? I don't understand that part for me. The second thing that I
I'll
don't
tell you
understand
why the
is like,
necessity. Oh, sorry.
why, AJ, please, can I please finish?
I'm gonna drop
I
down. Thanks for having me,
beg.
Lady Susan. Cash, please. I love all of y'all.
Honestly, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I give up. You got it, AJ.
Tell you why
I
the
give up.
necessity exists since you give up. The necessity exists because if either or of these women had an issue with the other one, what we have then is in fact what I just asked. What is the difference between Jen and Poetic?
But we're assuming that the context was that 6 foot wanted him to put this information about Poetic out. What if he
Well,
meant 6 foot wanted him to talk about them and their relationship? You're pushing me to talk about my issues with you. That could be the context as well. We don't have the clip.
I
So I have
know
to hear
we don't
that
have
clip
the
to then
clip.
know what the context is behind him saying he wanted 6 foot he 6 foot pushed him to put anything out.
It's a lot that
Go
we
ahead.
need to know the
Listen,
context
we
between a
got to
lot
get
of
back
it.
to the clip. Sorry, we got to get back to the clip. We have to. It's 3 in the morning for some of y'all. Go ahead, Tess. I don't want to keep you up too much, girl.
Six. They say this lady say she in the hospital. From now I'm understanding Nietzsche done had to get her a hotel room to get away from Slim. So Six is just as hurt as Erica is hurt. So why are we not all the ones that had the sentiments about Jen having the same sentiments about Poetic? That was it. That was my only question. I personally didn't have those sentiments about Jen. So I wasn't saying that I believe we all should drag Poetic, because I have no interest in dragging Poetic, just like I didn't drag Jen.
Thank you, Saint.
Okay, and you did say that. So you did say you didn't drag Jen. You definitely did say that you're not going to drag Poetic. However, asking the question of what makes them different would insinuate that you believe they're in the same predicament. And we're trying to understand, how do you feel like the situations are the same? When Trina gave point for point.
Because Poetic and Jen were both interested in men that have a woman, and it has negatively affected the woman. Period. Dot. Even after Six has now come out, first it was we all protecting Six. Now Six in the hospital. He dragged Six for filth last night, and Poetic come out and talk about how much she loves Slim. So the other woman in this situation is still fooling up with the nigga. So my question was simple. What is the difference?
Okay, so let me answer that question. That would mean you're assuming Six did not know about Poetic and Slim. Did you not hear when Nietzsche said that when the situation came out, Six is the one who went to go check on Poetic? Did you?
Nietzsche is also, first of all, maybe Poetic thought Slim was lying. Nietzsche is also the person that said Poetic was talking about her when she said a person who she can't say their name. Nietzsche lies too. They all liars. All I know is after it has all come out, supposedly Slim got fired. She's upset that he outed their relationship. She ain't that upset. She's still loving. They good. He protected her. So what is the difference between Jen and Poet? That was my only question. That was it.
And we understand that was the question. What I'm noticing though is that when the answer was given, it's like you refuse to hear the facts for what they are. Like, I keep referencing back Trina because she gave point for point what the difference was, but it's like I don't know, AJ. It's like you just legit.
No, I don't refuse to believe anything. I heard what Trina said, and I still feel the same way I feel. That don't you? The facts are the facts, and I still get to feel how I want to feel about the facts. There is no difference between the two for me. They both were involved with a man, and the other woman is clearly not happy about them being involved with. We're gonna keep pretending like Six Feelings ain't heard about this whole situation. Fine by me. It ain't my man, and it ain't my business. But when Six come out boo-hoo crying about it, then what? Let's all jump on Six because Slim said you agree with it when clearly you're falling apart about all of it. Nisha had to get you a hotel room last night.
So I would say no. So they're not going to jump on Six. Then that's in that moment, you're 100% correct. It would make it the same because then it's okay. So Six didn't know about Poetic, and that's where it would make it the same. Poetic and Jen would be the same. But if Six is the one that's taking him to the airport to spend time with her, and he's saying from the beginning that he's poly, he said it on his lives while being in a relationship with this woman, I'm not understanding how exactly you saying that.
Because in poly situations, there are still agreements made between the two original partners. Apparently, something was broken about whatever the agreement was that he made with Six, because when he got back, Six didn't agree with the way he did whatever he did when he went there. He said that out of his own mouth. Now I'm gonna say again, Nietzsche had to get this woman a hotel room to get the fuck away from him. When all he did was come out and tell what supposedly Six already know, and now she in the hospital. Now, if y'all want to continue to believe that Six was okay with whatever this shit,
But that's not why she left the house. She left the house because he was giving her homicidal threat.
and that's on y'all.
I was saying that's not why she left the house. She left the house because they were in an argument. She went and spent his money on a steak, and he said not even the right cut of steak. He picked a fight with her. They were arguing. They got spicy, and then he said he was going to go out, either him or her. So she had to get a hotel room because she was in fear for her life because she went and got him a steak to tell him to get off live and stop drinking and eat something, and he wasn't listening to her. She left for that. Yeah, go ahead.
And I watched in 4K Slim turn around and try to use all of this shit that he doing with drinking. Oh, I watched in 4K Slim turn around and try to use all this stuff that he doing with drinking and not eating and all of this to get out of the shit that he did to Poetic. I literally watched it happen in 4K. So there are several things that I'm actually more apt to believe about this whole maid threat situation that you guys still refuse to see. Because honestly, if Six were to come out and tell her story, it would drown Slim and Poetic if it's what it could be. If all the assumptions that have been made just off of what you've heard from Poetic and Slim is wrong, if Six was to come out and tell her story, it would drown the lies that they have told. And so Slim is threatening her for also that reason. Because one, you didn't have to come out and do all the fuck that you did. And now you done told so many lies and put me in so many positions that if I tell the truth, you fucked. So he threatening her and saying he gonna unalive himself. And it's all kind of stuff that's happening all in these moments that I'm not missing. Everybody else is missing. And so that's why I keep saying we keep acting like there isn't background things that we're watching being said and happening in front of us. And we keep trying to pretend like everybody is okay. Let's put it on this. Let's put it on that. Let's put it on this. Okay.
Okay, so this is what I think. Slim is mad at 6 Footer because 6 Footer pushed him to let everyone know that they were in a relationship. By her letting him know, him letting everyone know that they're in a relationship, his women supporters backed up. I assume Poetic also backed up romantically. So he probably blames all that support that he had, not only just from her, but from everyone else. He blames it on Six because Six wanted him to come and tell everyone. Well, it wasn't even she wanted him. It was because people were trying to find out who she was and attack her that he came out and protected her. And I think he's resentful to her because if he wasn't in a relationship with her, he feels like he still would have that support from everyone. That's in my opinion, though.
And I believe that's Poetic included because Poetic said when she found out about Six, she quit him.
And I think too, with him losing that support, he lost money. And when they fight, she'd be like, "You broke as hell. You ain't got no money. You don't got shit." And he blame her for not having shit because if he still had all the bitches, he would still have all the money.
So you see, when he's saying it's your fault and you wanted me to come out, I don't think he was discussing this Poetic situation. I think he's discussing over a year ago when he had to come out and say that he was with her. That's what I believe.
I know, and I know it's easy for all of us to have a different thought and a different belief, and that's what I think is yet to be seen about this situation and why we should all just be okay with differing of opinions. Y'all don't be mad at me.
Who's not okay?
Jay's in the comments. Don't be mad at me.
I don't think, I mean, you shouldn't care because you know your opinion is your opinion. So if anybody disagree with you, who cares?
I know, but I don't want the JJs to be upset. Don't be upset, y'all, because I do have a difference of opinion. I'm not mad at y'all.
I don't think anybody taking it that deep. We're just talking about this topic. Okay, Tess, let's go.
Is okay with this at all. But she gonna keep telling y'all she okay, I suppose, or y'all gonna keep still believing she okay even if she ain't said she was. Who knows? Who cares?
All right. So AJ, that's what I would like for you to do. I do want to allow Poetic to speak for herself. One moment.
Okay, so
I just want to first
she says she don't care, but I'm going to clear this up for the last fucking time. This has been several years ago. This was a couple of years ago. I didn't even know a Six even existed a couple of years ago. Had no clue she existed a couple of years ago. He did finally tell me, and he was probably when I first met him. Probably. I didn't want a relationship, Bella. Didn't want a relationship. He was Polly. Cool, work out. Your girl Polly too? Fine. Didn't even know who the girl was once he told me. Later on. Never, ever told me from the start. Bella, never. And Six been vouch for this. Why do you think me and Six cool? I talk to Six all the time. I talk to Six today. There's been no relationship. Me and Six are good. AJ, what else do you want to know? We are good. She is not mad at me. I am not mad at her. This was so long ago. So long ago. Nothing to do with right now. I am friends with both of them. And they baby. I have nothing to do with this going on with them. This whole situation exploded. And the reason I'm different from Jen, I didn't come and antagonize Erica. I didn't come and antagonize Six. Never said one word to Six. Never. Even when he told Six, still never said anything, Bella. Never. So now doing what Jen did to Erica. No, that is not true, and Six will tell you. Six called and checked on me when it went through, when he went and did what he did. Six called and checked on me. I talked to Six. Me and Six are good. That's the thing that people don't understand. So is Jen and Erica good? If they good, then you can say it's the same thing. Never did I put any information out, ever. Not one time did I put any information out. I was forced to tell my truth. Forced to. Otherwise, none of y'all motherfuckers would know shit right now. None of you. And Jen is a bullshit. I never turned, when I put that live button, I never asked for one fucking gift. I never asked for one fucking cash app. I didn't ask for shit. I didn't even ask people to tap the damn screen. I said there are no rules today. But mods, if you see somebody acting up, mute them, block them. That's all I said. And am I going to dog Slim for what? What am I dogging for? Yeah, and I didn't get on here and say, oh, I love Slim. I ain't say nothing like that. I love them. I love both of them. Ask Six. Six can tell you, I have been there for both of them. Them. So it's a totally different situation than what Jen did. Jen come out talking about pictures and all that shit. No, wasn't nothing like that. At number one, never knew about Six. He can vouch for that. And Six was like shocked that he didn't tell me about her. Never. This stuff, y'all got everything so twisted up. It has nothing to do with what Jen and Erica got on. Jen was bothering Erica. She was poking at Erica.
Sorry, Tess. She said, and Six was mad that he didn't tell her about her. So that means Six knew about Poetic. Poetic didn't know about Six, and Six was mad that Slim never told her about her. So Six knew about it. Slim knew about it and brought Poetic in. Okay, go ahead.
All per Poetic, but okay. A lot of speaking for Six, child. Everybody speaking for Post
Never did I do that to Six. Not one time. It's a totally different situation.
But understanding Poetic, once you found out about Six, did y'all agree? Okay,
he was poly and Six agreed. He was poly and Six agreed. They were in a poly relationship. Six agreed to that. Once I found out about Six, we ended it. But even though we ended it, we still was friends, and I was friends with Six. Six is good with me. Never have I one time get on here and drug Six, and I would never drag Six, ever. I love Six. So don't put me in the same category as what...
Hold on, did you get a call? Your mic is off.
Gifts. When the people that gifted me, they in my life every Saturday. Every Saturday, Bella. I didn't ask for anything. I didn't even ask the people to touch the damn screen. I said there are no rules today. None. I've been on this bitch every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. every week. I've never had 1,500 people. Never. People come in there. If Nitra there, I'll get 300 or 400. But usually it's just about 100 people in my life. That's it. And then it's like, I defend this. Yeah, I did defend him. Oh, am I mad at him? Mad as fuck. Yes. Am I pissed? Yes. Pissed. He know that. Is he sorry and does he regret it? Yes. But that doesn't change the fact I did not do Six wrong. And Six will tell you that. That is bullshit. Hell, I just got done texting her, checking on her. People so full of shit and want a fucking story. And AJ, I love you, AJ. You my sister, and I defended you when all that bullshit was going on with the house. I defended you. But this is bullshit. That's what this is. This is bullshit. It makes no sense at all because I am not the same. I am not the same. Never will I put myself above anybody or say I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying I'm not the same. It's not the fucking same situation at all. So kiss my fucking ass.
All right.
Spicy.
Okay, Poetic. I'll keep
So wait, before I hear AJ's response, right? So what I'm hearing Poetic say is that Six knew that Slim was poly. Six was okay with a poly relationship with Slim. Six was upset with the fact that Slim never told Poetic about her. I don't see how... Okay, so Six was the one that was the most aware out of the two women.
So they're saying. If you are 6 and you dealing with a nigga like Slim and you already trying to be okay with poly shit, you done found out he done got so involved with this woman, all of these things. Now you want information, but you know really Slim gonna lie to the end. So the only person you can get information out of is her. So you make friends and cool to get all of the info. She say they not fooling around no more and you want to believe her, but you keep her close. You remain friendly so that way should anything be going on, you would know. As long as your nigga continue to put you first and choose you, it probably wouldn't be an issue. Now that might explain why this latest blow up is such a motherfucking issue. Because I would say for shits and giggles, he definitely did not put 6 first and not poetic. But
Okay, go ahead, Tess.
I promise, I am not saying that you should be drugged. I didn't drag Jen, so I'm not here to drag you, dear. Make your money. What I'm saying is the people who did drag Jen should have drugged you. Then that would have made what they did been the what and not the who, where they tried to pretend like Jen did something. Now you just out of your own mouth came up here and told us you didn't even know about 6, which means she existed. You just didn't know. So he lied and played between y'all and fucked you and lied about having a chick, like Same did to Jen. Jen told Same to stop lying over and over and over and over and over, and he kept lying, saying he wasn't talking to this lady. She's sleeping in a guest bed. There is no difference. Period. You did not know. And then when you did know, 6 didn't have no choice at that point but to say, okay, fine, because we are here. You found out that this man was lying to you, had a whole chick, then you and the chick got cool. No different than what Jen did. Found out he was lying and was in Erica's inbox and they was cool. No different. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at Jen. It just is what it is. It's no different. That's it. My opinion is my opinion, and it's okay. And I still love you too, Poetic.
Hey guys, I just want to say, for the sake of accuracy and information, that in 2023, early in 2023, like way before, this was before they even announced 6's pregnancy in Slim's live, we were having discussions about relationships, and Slim announced that he was poly, and I remember it specifically because that's when Cartel and I were dating, and I remember saying, "Hell to the no, I poly." I made the joke. I made the joke. I poly just be single, right? At that time, 6 and Slim were dating and together, and I believe he was out here in California. So she very much so knew that he was poly. And I believe he was, what is it, polygyny versus polyamory, because I believe the conversation evolved to the women not being able to have multiple men, right? So not even just polyamorous. Or somehow the conversation went to there. Either it was Slim or was that other lady, her hands, but anyway. So this is not a new occurrence. Now, I'm not denying that he may have lied to Poetic by not disclosing that he had a girlfriend, but the issue that 6 is having with Slim that we are seeing is not related to Poetic. And I also want to mention that we witnessed Slim being in a hotel for, if not a month, over a month, because they had relationship issues, and that was far before any of this, right? And the behavior that we saw last night as it pertains to Slim's drinking, and we all see what type of behavior Slim has when he's very inebriated, that I think it is inaccurate to tie together or conflate the situation with Slim exposing him sleeping with Poetic to his relationship issues with 6 Footer. It's a lot of chaotic energy going on, and I think we can compartmentalize his issue with 6 and their relationship and how he handled Poetic, and it's just all bad timing. But I don't think that they're directly related.
I don't know, because Slim said that the girl gave him permission and then punished him for going over there with Poetic. So we could keep trying to pretend like it doesn't exist, but and again, if Six don't come speak to it, I clearly see y'all want to pretend like it don't exist. Pretend like it don't exist. That ain't what I feel I saw and heard, and it's okay for me to have my opinion. And again, I have nothing bad to say about either one of those women, Jen or Poetic.
Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about Jen or Poetic or Six, but I did talk to Six myself this morning, and I can verify that she does not have a problem with Poetic, and her
They say she had a problem with Poetic, but definitely an issue with the way that Slim is handling this whole Poetic situation. I feel she has a problem with that. I do not think that she has a problem with Poetic. Poetic got lied to, like Six probably got lied to. And being lied on, both of them. Because if it's a lie, fucking Slim the one told it.
But I think it's limited to how he's handling this Poetic situation. I think it's how he's handling himself, how he's handling her, how he's handling everything. I think she has a problem with.
Everything is all inclusive, including Poetic. I don't understand why we keep trying to separate all of this. All of this is a shit show. All of this is ridiculous. It's all already been put out that the girl was upset about the Poetic thing. She gave him permission and then she turned around and punished him. Like, let's just be a buck.
But I think for the sake
of the whole punishment, Polka. I almost did it. So the punish him thing, what are you talking about when you say that, AJ? Punished him how? Where's that coming from?
Slim said, I asked Slim, how does Six feel about the whole Poetic thing? He said, well, at first she was all right. She gave me permission to go. His exact words, I believe, was fuck on Poetic. But once I got back, she punished me for it. She drove me to the airport and gave me permission. And then when I got home, she punished me for it, for the Poetic situation. So clearly, she was not okay. And y'all want me to believe that he lied to Poetic, but told Six the truth. Please. Poetic was the easiest one to tell the truth. So why run and tell the one that's having his baby that he actually in a relationship with the truth? And their side chick that he claimed he told they had an expiration date from the moment it started, a lie.
See, that's what I mean.
Wait, hold on. I know you already said something, but just so AJ, wouldn't that mean that Six Footer was not genuine with her true feelings? That she really was not okay with it, but pretended to be? So how would that fall back on?
I honestly think she might have been okay with. Rules work, but something happened with Poetic that Six was not okay with. And clearly, Poetic just came and told us he was lying to her about Six's existence in the first place. Now, knowing Poetic, okay, by all the credit we all give Poetic, if Six knew about Poetic, wouldn't they have talked before? Why lie to Poetic if Six knew?
So also, the way that you frame it, I think, so here's the thing.
Well, I have a question, just really quick, and then I'm going to drop you guys. But I was just wondering if anyone has asked Poetic if Slim had access to her emails or DMs. That she said that a lot of people sent her personal health information. I think that's one thing that no one has kind of gotten the answer to. And, we can talk about all the relationship stuff, but that's just the one thing I wanted to know.
So what she wanted to know?
So she wants to know, did anybody ask Poetic, did she allow Slim to have access to her DMs, which people confided personal information to her in? No, I did not ask that. I solely was talking about the topic that AJ posed on her.
Leola, do Scholar got access to your DMs since you eating his booty? Get down, girl. The fuck would you ask Poetic that? Poetic is a professional. You better know Slim ain't got access to nobody medical information in her inbox. Get your ass down.
That's not very nice. I was just asking if that question was asked. There's no need to be rude.
Hi, ladies. Well, I just wanted to say this real quick. The timeline matters for the sake of accuracy. Before there was a baby, before there was a pregnancy, they were dealing with each other, and he was poly. They were poly. She was okay with the poly. Now, one of my best friends is polyamorous. And it does happen where you be thinking you okay with it, and then when you actually see your partner sharing love and intimacy with somebody else, you be like, oh hell no, I don't like that. It happens. People change their minds. That doesn't mean that, you know, like that, like that's what I mean. Like you have to separate that situation from this situation, because some of what you're saying, AJ, is almost as if it's like current. But when you actually put it in the context of even before she was pregnant, before there was the baby, right? Slim might have been having one over here that I ain't telling exactly who I'm dealing with. They both on the app. You know, I don't know. I'm not going into all of that, right? But yeah, it's not.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I believe that it's as old as we're being told that it is. Just from the conversations recently that I have heard through the grapevine, what has been being said on the back end. There's more than Glock that even knew about Slim and Poetic. Like, it's a lot of stuff that y'all really don't know. So no. I'm sorry, but I'm not sitting on it's just all that old either.
So wait, AJ, are you saying you're privy to something that we don't know?
No, child, just
But that's what you
in
just
the
said.
side when the sidewalk be thumping.
But that's what you just said, friend. You just said.
Poker really just said it, honestly, and that means that she knew it too, but nobody was listening when Poker just said it.
Yeah, because she friends with 6 Footer. She said she was just on the phone with 6 Footer, but you said there's a whispers down through the grapevine.
No, Poker just said that, yeah, probably when it all first started, Slim had two women. One, they didn't know about each other. I'm not going into all of that. That's what she said.
Right,
You didn't
right.
hear it.
I'm inclined to believe maybe Polka knows because she already told us she was on the phone with 6 and she's been friends with them since back then.
Yeah.
But you said something too. You said you were hearing things in the grapevine, things that we don't know.
Well, just like little whispers, against the sidewalk, thump thumps, like what Slim say he heard about
So is
Erica
that why
Jen
you're
and
going so
Fran.
hard because of the sidewalk whispers?
No, I'm telling you, no. Matter of fact, the sidewalk whispers just to confirm for me that there is a lot that I don't think we understand. Six is not okay with all of this shit.
Okay, go ahead, Tess.
Here first. Sorry, T-Dog. That is a valid question Leola had, because I repeat and quote, she did say Slim did not lie. And Slim did say that if you did DM her about your medical situation, that he does know about it. But don't worry, guys. Your secret is safe with him. So if you did contact her and tell her about your blue balls or the stuff leaking out your coochie, Slim does know about it because he had access to her DMs because he was her tech guy.
I don't believe that Slim know
And I
about
quote,
medical
and I
information.
quote,
$2.
she
I'm
did
sorry.
say, Slim,
What
well,
Slim said that
y'all
at, so we
believe
can
him
pull
and
the clip?
everything else. And she
Where he
did
said that
say,
at, so we could pull the
this
clip?
morning. He said it this morning.
Where?
Go find it. I just told you when he said
I'm
it.
saying he said it on his live, on who live?
Yes, on his live.
On his live. I gotta see
So
that,
he
'cause
does
that's
have
crazy.
the information.
Poetic, that would be
He
pure
does have the
crazy.
information. So if y'all did
I don't believe
contact
that.
him, y'all believe everything else he said.
Mm.
So now we want to pick and choose. And she did say,
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was saying I don't believe he even said that stupid shit, because that would be fucked up if he did.
He said that. He said, but don't worry, I'm not gonna tell y'all situation. And she did say,
Hold on, Tess.
Slim didn't lie.
And let me be honest, Susu. If that's true, then that further confirms for me that he is threatening this woman. That is a dog whistle. That is crazy to say, knowing that she is a professional and got her platform built on privacy and security, and that is insane. And then right now he lacks credibility, but if she ever get out of place, we all know he ready. We all know that Slim is ready. Let her get out of place. Come on, man.
So she sat up there today and admitted to everything he said. Okay. Also, she does have mirrors in her home. She sat up there and lied about the stupidest stuff. If you go to her page, you will see she has mirrors in her house. So y'all, because she plays this innocent and sweet and timid role, the real person is who was just up here yelling at y'all. She had mirrors all over her house. Go look at her page.
I believe that everybody in this situation is lying
What is
about
up with the
something.
mirrors? What is that about?
Because telling me that it was years ago, miss me. So
What's the big deal with the lady having mirrors? I
Just
don't
something
know.
insignificant that Poetic was trying to do. I mean, that $2 was trying to do to discredit Poetic. Earlier, when we were just listening at the beginning of the live that we just listened to with Poetic, somebody was telling Poetic that they remember her telling a story about how she don't even have mirrors in her house. I'm gonna assume that has something to do with, body dysmorphia, not wanting to see herself based on her illness and stuff. And so the woman was referencing that and speaking to that. And I think that made the $2 crew go look into it. They searched all the videos they could find. They found one mirror in this lady's house, just one. And now she's on the live doing this about it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Keep on rolling, girl. Keep on rolling.
all right, don't believe that. Just from everything I done heard, back in Slim, the whole nine. I don't believe that. However,
it's funny though, because a lot of people is up here picking and choosing what they believe, and I just heard some people pick to choose to believe what Slim says, even though he lies. And I feel like even though people keep saying what it is, we're picking and choosing what we believe. So I don't believe it. I believe Slim said it, but I don't believe Slim has access to it. AJ, my question to you is: would it be safe to say? My question to you: would it be safe to say, AJ? Because I'm hearing a lot of crazy shit.
Also,
Would it be safe to say that
why is
AJ?
it that
Would it be safe to say that AJ? Would it be safe to say, AJ, that you're? Would it be safe to say, AJ? Would it be safe to say, AJ?
But it's
Would it be
okay
safe
for
to
her
say,
to deal with
AJ?
Slim. Bella,
Would
I
it be
believe I was
safe to
still
say,
talking.
AJ? Let me
Cut
know. I'm
off.
asking you a
I don't
question,
know what's
AJ.
going on.
Would
Where's
it
your
be
mods?
safe to say,
Where's your
AJ?
It
mods?
goes like
Would it
this
be
for
safe
like
to say,
5
AJ?
I'm not
This
gonna
minutes.
stop
question for you,
talking.
AJ.
As I was
Would it be
saying,
safe to say, AJ? And the question
no
was
one
for you,
asked
AJ, that
her
I was just going
why
to
it was
ask real
okay
quick. It
for
wasn't even going
her
to take too
to
long.
deal with
Would it be
Slim,
safe
but
to
yet
say,
she had a
AJ,
problem
that you're not
when T
necessarily
Money
mad
was
at
dealing with
Poetic,
Mr.
but you're more so mad
Miesta?
at the
Can
people who's
somebody
responding
answer
to
that
it?
question?
Like you would just prefer for the people to be mad at Poetic the same way they was mad at Jim Sinclair. Is it safe to say that? Because I don't think that you're really mad at Poetic. I just think that you don't like the response that the people gave to the situation.
I think I'm saying that I don't think that anybody should have drugged Jen what they did. And so now
Jen's situation has absolutely nothing to do with.
I'm sorry, did you want me to answer the question? Or
well, I can't hear you because $2 singing her melodies.
Well, you obviously can because you responded.
We are actually having a full conversation. Go ahead. I can.
All over her. So you just give me a second and let me respond. No, I don't think that. I don't think that Jen
So
should
one
have
moment.
been drugged.
So hold on, y'all. So $2, you are required final words. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Because I don't know why y'all keep shutting me off. But anyway, why was it okay for her to sleep with Bum Slim, but it wasn't okay for T Money to sleep with Bum Mr. Miesta?
She still did it.
Okay,
anybody can sleep whoever they want to. It's their pussy.
Hold on, because she paid $2, so I do want to give her final words.
So at the end of the day, you ain't no better than T Money. You ain't no better than the person you was when you submitted those naked pictures of HB. That is the real you. The freak that went up on that panel and read that sex poem with your chest. Ain't nothing timid about you. So stop putting on that fake portrait, old lady. You's a freak and we know it. Say it with your chest, dumb it.
All right, I think that's it. All right. Braid.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you, Braid. I don't think that Poetic should.
Here, my question is.
Yeah, you asked me. Am I saying that I feel like the people should drag Poetic because they drug Jen?
I said, is it safe to say that you're not mad at Poetic? You're mad at the people and how they responded.
I'm not mad at anybody. I'm trying to find out why they drug Jen but feel differently about Poetic. Because
do you see?
Where you at? They want you to come back up.
Do you see anything different between the situation, or you think it's all the same?
I think that the difference is Jen and Erica are beefing, and Poetic and Six, from what everybody knows so far, are not beefing.
I think that.
So do I
you
stop where I stop?
You want me to
cut off?
hold on.
I'm sorry. Hi guys, I'm
What
back.
the fuck is going on?
Hold on. Hi guys. Actually, there's a guy up here named Chris.
Bradley, whenever you go live, can we talk about this?
Girl, because what the fuck?
Interrupted
All right.
him.
Thank you, Bella, for having me.
Where is Chris?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, oh your gosh, because you should have intervened when Chris wanted to say something. You shut up and you come make me broccoli head. Exactly. Get on, because ain't nothing you got to say worth listening to, idiot. At the end of the day, stop calling that old lady. She came up here and said a bunch of nothing. Don't nobody give a crap about your medical history. What we care about is the history of the medical history of the people that confided in you that other dummy now know about. That's the real thing that we need to talk about. Now, Slim Guy just came in here and y'all can ask him himself. Did he have access to the personal DMs? That's what we need to be talking about. Because he said he knew about your blue balls and your leaky nipples.
I'm gonna be asleep during court.
When I say that?
That's for sure.
You said that this morning. That you had access to
Bella,
the DMs.
here's the thing, Bella. Bella, here's the thing.
You said that this morning.
He has access. What he has access to is YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Doesn't have access to my DMs. He's a mod, so he was able to download them. I would upload my videos, and me and him have a Google Drive connected. And people think they can lose my license. You can't get me fired. These people are not my fucking patients, and I'm not getting fucking paid for them.
Well, that is true.
Second of
that is true.
all, mods can download your live without going to your DMs. Third, I used to upload them to Google Drive. He had access to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. He ain't got no access to people's private nothing.
Well, you need to yell at him then.
No, I'm yelling at you because you're the one spreading lies and stuff. You spread lies. Yes, I got one fucking mirror in my house. I got one mirror in my house. You hate women so bad that you just love to be on here dogging and dragging women out. Women that don't even bother you. You love to just drag and dog them out. That's what you do. Drag and dog women out because you hate women. You hate women. You hate me. You hate me and I don't care. You hate me and you know what? I don't like you either because you're a miserable old woman. I'm an old woman. You look older than me. You look older than me and you miserable. You're so damn miserable. You on here making everybody else miserable. That's what you are. You is a miserable woman. A miserable ass woman. That's what you do. And you come on here trying to make everybody else miserable because you miserable. That's what it is. That's what you is. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Don't make me drop these messages about you and Hoover.
I don't give a fuck. I'm at this point, I don't even give a fuck. Say whatever you want to say. I don't give a damn what y'all say about
Pause it, Tess. I know you sleeping, friend, but wake up. Did she say she got messages between her and Hoover?
you because you didn't.
Yep, that's what she said. She said you don't want me to leak these messages.
Is Poetic's? How the hell is Poetic's messages with Hoover flown around?
I don't even know a Hoover, but I don't know.
Hoover used to be on Diamond's Live, and he was one of her big supporters. And then they fell out, but he's also very close to Poetic.
Why is $2 getting all the text messages?
Baby, how'd she know?
Because I speak and Shigo messages came back up as well during this live.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, we'll be waiting for those. If those ever drop. Okay, go ahead, Tess.
Oh, shit.
Motherfucker up here talking about me. That's who I'm interested in.
Okay, but I didn't say
the
that.
motherfucker up here talking about me. That's who I'm interested in.
So continue
you just couldn't wait to get on the bandwagon and say something about me. Y'all just love to come and talk about women that ain't bothering y'all. That's what y'all do. And next week you'll find another woman. After week after that you'll find another woman because that's what you do. You go around this app finding women that ain't bothering you and you start messing with them. You've been doing it ever since Diamond Days. You've been messing with women for no damn reason because that's who you are. That's who you are. You're a miserable, ugly woman. And what makes it so bad? You talk about I'm an old ass woman. I'm an old ass woman, but guess what? I look younger than you. I look younger than you. Still look younger than you. Still look younger than you. And as far as Mariah, Leola, I was a petty pusher when you wanted to suck Slim dick. Yeah, I sure was. I was a petty pusher. I was a petty pusher when you was over there trying to get me.
Wait! Pause, Tess. What is going on?
So
Yola, you like Slim? You want to suck his dick? Oh God. Okay, go ahead.
She wanted the Peter whacker.
fuck you too.
Poetic, tell me what this is.
What this is, you know what? You get tired, you get back into a corner and you get tired.
Is that a mirror in your
You
house,
get back
Poetic?
into a
Because you
corner
lied
and
and
you
said, I
get
didn't even have
tired.
mirrors. I didn't even have mirrors
I
in my
just told
house.
you I got one mirror in my house.
Is that a mirror in your house, Poetic?
Dumbass.
Is that a mirror in your house, Poetic?
You dumbass.
Is that a mirror in your house, Poetic?
Wait,
Is that a mirror?
I never asked
With
for
your
money
lying
yesterday.
folk,
Didn't ask for
Poetic.
nothing.
Why you
Y'all just
gotta
get up here and
lie?
y'all just lie.
Why you
Viola, you're
gotta
so
lie?
damn miserable.
Why you gotta
You
lie,
miserable,
girl?
Viola. And
Why
Viola,
you
I was a
gotta
petty pusher when
lie?
you was in there trying to suck
Why
his
you
dick.
gotta
When you
lie?
said he gonna be my
Why you
cousin,
gotta
you
lie?
sent him
And
your
why you
phone number.
gotta lie?
I was there.
Why
I
you
was
gotta
pushing.
lie? Oh, why you gotta lie?
He
About a
lied to you.
mirror.
Is that
Is
Slim?
that a mirror, Poetic?
Yeah.
You still ain't said nothing to Slim.
But
But I
what,
know
like,
you
it's
told
so crazy.
Slim was the one that
That's so
said it.
crazy.
When you
He's the
gonna
one
clap
who's
back
been
at
lying
Slim?
about
It
that for
seems
years.
like you're the
And
one
I have the
that don't like
messages.
women, Poetic.
I have the
He literally
messages. I
said
can't
that you can
believe
go
she
back
did
and watch
that.
the clips. He
These
the one
women
that said he
here.
had access to people's DMs, but yet you gonna come up here and yell at the messenger. You have still yet to drag this man. So it's not me that don't like women. It's you. You're also the same idiot that took the bait. See, I came up here so people can really see your true colors and see how you really act on the back end. And thank you. You dummies gonna learn one day. See, if I really wanted to cuss you out, Poetic, I could have did that. But instead, I wanted them to see who you really is. And who you really is
That may be
is
fine.
that woman that we just saw. Because
And
who
that-
lies about having mirrors in their house, knowing they got a big mirror in their living room?
Right, and that may be fine, but I only asked one question. I didn't disrespect her or anything. I thought she should get on live to make sure that her voice is heard, because no one should take her story and turn it into anything. However, I have every single message that ever has been in between Slim and I, and has never ever crossed any of my mouth about getting his phone number, sucking his dick, anything. He has been lying for years. He has been lying for years, and the fact that y'all really are going to sit here and believe that is crazy. That's crazy.
But this is my thing, Mariah, real
And
quick,
then on
just to
top of
respond to
that, I have
She
the
literally
messages.
just said that he
Lily.
had access
But
to
he's
her IG.
but poetic.
And they
but
sent the
Poetic
information
said
on her
that's something
IG
that Slim
also.
has been
So
lying
don't
about
sit up
for
here
years.
and act like I
Go ahead,
misquoted
Ricky.
anything because I heard what he
Ricky.
said. And you also proved me right because you just
I
admitted that
already
he had
merged
access
it,
to your
Fred.
IG.
I already merged it. That's the thing. I already merged it. Everything that's got every lie, I've already merged it.
So whoever emailed her on her
But go ahead, Ray
IG,
King.
he knows about it.
Bella, this the type of show you run right now.
Yes.
King, what were you saying?
So where's the lie? Where's the lie, Poetic? You
I'm
just
not
came
Can
up
I ask
here
Leola a question
and
real
you
quick, if
just
you don't mind?
I'm not
said
I'm just
coming
asking
for
he
one
has
question.
access to my IG.
$2. Can I ask Leola a question?
He got access to my IG, and I believe people
you can
was
ask me.
reaching out
$2.
on your IG. I don't know, because you just came up here and tried to accuse
Oh
me of
my
being a
God.
liar.
Bella,
When
let me
Slim
clear
is
this
the
up.
one that said it.
My
I'll see y'all later, man.
My Instagram is a hormone.
Come on,
It's
keep
a
yelling,
hormone.
baby.
It's a
Keep
hormone
yelling.
Instagram.
Like,
It's
keep
a
yelling.
Facebook,
Keep
Instagram.
yelling.
I felt bad for you.
Hey, keep
I
yelling.
felt bad.
All right, Poetic, you can come back. So when we try to hold panels, you see why it's one at a time. So don't be chanting my name, Bella, Bella. They're adults. And if they don't want to respect each other enough to let each other talk, that's not my fucking problem. What I can do, though, drop the panel and let them speak one at a time. Simple. But this is what I mean by when y'all say, oh, we're not responsible for other adults, and then y'all shout my fucking name. They know how to be respectful of one another. They choose not to. Everything we're witnessing is a fucking choice. Poetic.
Okay, and I'm going to close the app out after this because I can't be arguing with nonsense. The thing is, I have an Instagram, a Facebook, and a YouTube all under the same name. If you don't know that name, then that is your problem. If you go to my link tree, you will see that name. No one has ever sent me medical information in any of those 3 apps. Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. No one has, not one person. And the people that come up and tell their stories on my live is public information. I am not a doctor to any of these patients. Yes, he has access to all three of those, but it is not called Poetic RN. It's Hormones, Health, and Beyond. That's what it is. Has nothing to do with my name. No one has ever sent me information there. Did he download my lives after my? Yes, Mods can download my lives, but they don't have access to my information. Also, I uploaded in a Google Drive, and I can even prove that we share a Google Drive where I upload my videos from. It's just ridiculous. But the problem is, it's just that you hate women so much that you just have to do something to drag them. And this has been going on for so long, and I'm not even going to be a part of it anymore. And Leola, I apologize if I disrespected you, but I am tired. And is this the real person? Yeah, this is me. Am I meek and calm? Yes, but when I feel like I'm being attacked like everybody else, I come out fighting just like anybody else. And I'm tired of people bothering me. I'm tired of it. Y'all just go and pick on people for no reason. And I'm done with it. That's what I'm done with. And I'm just going to log off the app, Bella, because I can't take it no more. And I'll text you and I'll talk to you later on.
All right, Poetic, but I will say before you decide to log off, at the end of the day, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
You're right, and I learned a lot from you. I have, and you and I have talked about it. Doesn't matter what you do on this app, they gonna still talk about you. They still gonna hate you. They still gonna twist stories. They still gonna make up lies. It don't matter what you do on this app. It really doesn't. Either you like me or you don't like me, and if you don't like me, block me. That's it. Just block me. You ain't never got to come across my information.
I need you to just stand on, Poetic. When you do your lives on Saturday, you know that that's your tribe that genuinely fuck with you. That's who you show up for. The people that can give a fuck about you, you're not here to answer to them, entertain them, nothing. So that's where I need your energy to stay at, with the people who genuinely fuck with you.
It will.
And I'm standing stern because I've been there. Stop focusing on the people that don't like you. Nothing you say you're going to do is going to change their perspective of you. Move on.
You're 100% right.
People don't deserve to be punished because of them. I'm going to protect your page.
Thank you.
I'm going to protect your page. They reported you.
It's about 20 minutes left on this clip.
All right.
Okay, that'll be the end of our recap too. So
I would have been
go through it, get through.
Slim. You know how long I knew that? And also about you and the other guy, and you and the other guy. I could drop these messages any day, dummy. Also about the people you talked about on the back end. If I really hated women. It seems like you the one that hate women. Because again, I only came up here and told you what Slim said. So why didn't you ask Slim? Did you say that? Instead, you attacked the woman. Just like you did this morning. And you sung praises to Slim. Not one time did you check him about smearing your name all over this app. But yet you brought in Kappa for no reason. You yelled at Glock for no reason. You had a whole pity party for what? If you're not ashamed of what you did, why did they need to rub you on your back and make sure you burped? At the end of the day, he said that he had access to people's medical and personal information.
So wait, real quick, Cass. This will probably be one of my last little pauses. So $2 has text messages of her talking about people on the back end, and has text messages between her and Hoover.
That's what she's implying.
So who could have gave her that? There's only one person that comes up in my mind. Okay, go ahead.
And there were people that did say that they emailed you personal stuff. Nobody ever said that we could take your medical license, dummy. I know all about HIPAA. Why you trying to check somebody? You can't even check nobody. But that real person that y'all saw, I talked to Poetic on the back end. That's her. And she drug half of y'all like Slim said. The one I talked to all the men at the party, that's her. That's her. Why she sitting up here trying to front I bet you all 3 of them is in the scheme to get money. Did nobody ask about your whole medical history, nor do we care if your ankle is swollen because it wasn't swollen when he busted your back out.
Oh.
I bet you was waddling like it was hot then.
Oh.
You probably prepped and took all type of Motrin 800s and slathered yourself down with icy hot.
Oh my.
And Glock never came on here and gave us y'all information. Y'all told us y'allself because y'all some dummies. You told us about your life. We didn't ask you. Glock ain't threatened you. What Glock said was, keep it up, keep my name in your mouth, and I want to take it to heck. We don't know what that would have meant. But no, y'all dummies came on here and chose to tell us everything from A to Z. Okay? Because you're a dummy. Now you need to go back and apologize to T Money. Because Slim is below Mr. Miesta. At the end of the day, you need to apologize to HB for sending her new pictures to Kev. Because that's the low-down slut you are. Trying to bang everybody. Keep pushing me, lady. And I'm going to expose
Oh
the
my God.
since you want to play and want to allow me. Everybody know my receipts be receipting, boo. And keep playing with me if you want to.
All right. I do have other people in the queue. Hold on.
Hey, Bella.
Hey, Sean.
I'm gonna be real quick. A lot of y'all super misogynistic ass women should stay off this app. A lot of y'all are married and do worse shit than Poetic did, worse shit than Slim did. Y'all been knew Slim was a problem. The same people that's attacking her for laying down with Slim also supported Slim. Also had him on his panel. Also had him attacking other women on his panel. Y'all didn't give a fuck then, but y'all care because Poetic, the person that's sweet, the person that offer us medical information, just because of little shit that she got exposed for, and y'all see her a little different, all of a sudden y'all want to come and attack her, but have these misogynistic ass men on y'all panel, are married to men just like Slim, have daddies just like Slim, and attacking Poetic because y'all put her on a pedestal. Y'all said that she was better than other women. Poetic never came up here and said, I'm better than anybody. My degrees make me matter more. The amount of money I makes me matter more. She never said none of that shit. All of y'all women that's coming up here questioning her, even comparing her shit to Jen, is so low down. And it shows that the type of women that y'all are, having more fire, more heat for her, this Slim problematic ass is sick. And I see why some of y'all are treated by men like this. I see why some of y'all have babies by men like this. And y'all think the shit that Slim do is okay. He set up in his box. None of y'all said nothing to him. When y'all was getting information out of him, it was, oh, Slim, you wrong for exposing Poetic. But it wasn't trash ass nigga this, trash ass nigga that. When Poetic get up here, y'all talk about, oh, you look like a man. Your wig this, your wig that. Didn't give a fuck about not head ass Slim that sit up there in front of that computer drunk as fuck, not taking care of his kid. Y'all didn't care before Poetic. Y'all didn't care when it was just 6. Never. So don't give a fuck now. Y'all need to go and sit in y'all miserable ass marriage at y'all miserable ass job and keep doing what y'all was been doing before Poetic. Exposing her gonna do what? It makes you look fucking bad, not her. We don't give a fuck what she did with her coochie. That's hers. Thank you, Bella.
Thank you, Sean. Hey, Bella, I don't want to talk about this subject real quick, but could I give my son a plug real quick about what he's doing tonight? He just got on TikTok 2 weeks ago. Okay. Do you mind? Okay, so my son is Tay Smooth, and he's doing a dating show, and you have to be 23 and older. I'm going to be on that dating show tonight, finally, but it's going to be some younger people on there, too. So his name is Tay Smooth, so make sure y'all do a plug in. I know some of y'all don't care, but the ones who do, just tune in.
All right, I just want to get out the mess for just a minute, Bella.
All right. Thank y'all for being patient, by the way.
Hey Bella, I am so sorry that this has turned into shenanigans. I respect your space first and foremost, but I want to say to Poetic, what she said was completely a lie. So I would like for her to show those receipts, right? And I was very respectful in asking the question. I actually thought it was wrong, and I did say something in reference to Slim talking about her vagina business. I thought that was wrong and deplorable, especially when especially concerning what he said about her kids and her house and her finances. All of that was wrong. I don't talk to him at all. I think he's a waste of space and air, but I just want to ask her to go ahead and show me those receipts, because that never happened. And if you're going to believe that man, that just says so much about you. But I'm happy that she decided to speak up for herself. That's it. I wanted her to do that. I said that to other people. Take her story and make it hers. Change the narrative, because don't let someone else take your story. But either way, like, until I get those receipts or an apology. Y'all are saying she apologized. I wasn't here. I need that apology, because that's trash, because I never did anything to her. But anyway, Bella, I love your platform, and I'm going to leave, but have a good day.
All right. Thank you. If you just got here, I'm doing one at a time. I tried the panel. They wouldn't allow each other to talk. So be patient, please, and thank you.
Now, Poetic, I wish you would say sorry again or explain yourself to the black woman that swatted a black man house with motherfucking Scholar after she ate his booty and bought him a Whataburger. Please, girl, go away. All right? You just the lowest of the low and think you could question somebody about something. Move around. Now, next is Shar. I don't know why you came up here lying on me, but not one time did I drag Poetic. Not one time did I talk down on Poetic, because I didn't do it on Jen. I've always said that Slim is a fucking sleaze, slime ball, alcoholic that nobody need to be looking twice at,
I think
much less a
Shar was
woman
talking
like
about
Poetic.
$2.
So I don't know
I
why the
thought
hell
so
you came
too.
up here and said that ain't nobody dragging Slim when that's
Hold on.
all I've been doing since
Hold on.
long before I even knew about
Tess, hold
Poet.
on.
Been telling.
Didn't Shar precisely say, and also the people who saying that Jen and Poetic are the same, and then went on about that?
Yeah.
Who was the person that said Jen and Poetic was the same?
Yeah, you, but I think the other stuff that you were responding to, she was referring to $2. But she brought that part in, yes, but I don't think
Yeah,
that part.
I just know she looped us both in, so I just went on ahead in case
Oh yeah,
any of it was a.
she's clearing it up in the comments. She said I even told AJ in the comments I didn't say her because she dragged Slim. Yeah, she wasn't talking to you. She's talking to $2 for focusing on Poetic and not Slim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Tess.
Slim is a piece of trash. Okay? That's the next thing. Thirdly, I did say that the situations to me are exactly the same as far as there are 3 people involved, okay? And there should be 2. And who the main people are, Poetic is not one of them, and neither is Jen. So the way that Jen got handled, I don't think should have happened. Which is why I'm trying to figure out how we see now not to do it to Poetic, but we did it to Jen. I think that was my whole point. I didn't drag Jen, so why would I drag Poetic? So if you go,
Are you aware that Shar didn't say your name, or?
Yeah, but she said the people who saying that it's the same
Come
thing
back.
as
Save your page. Yeah, it's the importance. Out of control. I'm gonna end up wrapping this up soon because everybody's getting recorded. Hey, Frankie.
What up, Bells? I just came up here to say, $2. I don't know if you heard Poetic, but she said she don't give a fuck if you put out those receipts. And then another thing I wanted to say, AJ, I understand what you're saying about Jen being dragged, but maybe you should go ask the people that dragged Jen, why did they drag her? I don't know. All right, I'm out.
All right, Frankie.
Hey Bella, I know that you want to get in and out, child. Luckily, I know I'll be quick. So only thing I want to say real quick, I think a lot of the focus, that what Sean was saying is right.
So I will say this is the turning point when they start focusing more on Shigo than the whole poetic thing. Yeah.
The focus does need to be
You'll
put
see.
back on Slim. What I heard him say today
It
in
went from
regards to
poetic
putting
to
everything on 6 foot and making her to
Shigo.
blame as if she was the person that made you fuck, as if she was the person that caused her to get pregnant, as if she made you move in, as if she made you come on this app and give all of this information. And then in the other sense, you're trying to blame everybody for now talking about the situation and asking poetic questions. We wouldn't know none of this shit if it wasn't for you. The fact that everybody's business is being exposed and everybody has to explain what part they had in your life is because of you, nigga. So, of course, everybody's going to come back to you. I really don't think that it's fair that people are dragging 6 footer, people are dragging poetic, but the main nigga that did this, for, in my opinion, monetary gain, I don't give a fuck what nobody says, is the one that's getting the least backlash from this shit. Slim, as granted, is going through a mental health crisis, and I feel like that's why people are very much being very slow touch with it, being fragile with it, and you should be fragile. But at the same time, that doesn't mean put it on the other two parties that were involved. That shit is fucking weird. And regardless of which 6 footer is a mom that has to deal with now raising her children and someone with a mental health crisis in their home. Poetic is somebody that was giving him money, that has her own health crisis that she's dealing with, that thought that he was a friend that exposed all of her business. We don't know the middle as to whether they were poly or not, but regardless of whether they were or not, that don't make a fucking difference as to whether Slim is wrong. If you want to sit up here and put all that shit out there, you should have been ready to back that shit up. With that being said, y'all, I don't mean to promo, but I do got to get ready to go because Polka has an interview at 6. I love y'all.
All right, thank you, Shigo. Candy, you know you up here? Okay.
Now, I'm going to say this because I was trying to get it out. That's what I was going to say, except I was also going to add, but they can't drag Slim because Poetic not dragging Slim. 6 not dragging Slim and telling the actual truth that he lied to both of them. I think that's my point. My point is, how they going to drag Slim when Poetic ain't even saying that this shit is fucked up, Slim dead ass motherfucking wrong. She's still fucking with Slim. So this is what I'm trying to figure out. What's the difference?
All right, so AJ, hold up. Pause on that one part. She literally said that she's pissed off with him. And this is why I say, like, is it because she's not reacting a certain way?
She's pissed.
Hold on, I'm just asking. Do y'all want her to go in there crying, screaming, yelling Slim's name out? She literally says she's angry with what he did. But what more are y'all looking for outside of her saying that?
Okay, she said she was pissed with Slim, and then when I was up here just now with her, and you dropped me down and she came up, she said she still loved him. Do you see? So my point is not, okay, fine, she pissed with Slim. My point is what Slim did that everybody's saying drag Slim for clearly wasn't even that bad because Poetic ain't mad enough to be done with Slim. Slim just told their truth. She still love him and he still love her. But meanwhile, 6 is somewhere in a hotel room that FOE just paid for, broken into pieces, and everybody wants to, for some reason, automatically believe that this girl was okay with this whole entire situation. Let me tell you something else that's sick to me. Very, very sick to me. I don't know why it's so sick and twisted in my head. If Papa ever was to ever, God forbid, cheat on me, we decide to go polygamy and she break the rule and fuck somebody that I don't know about, that don't know about me, okay? I'm not finna get on the phone with them talking about we finna be friends, and then when this nigga breaking my heart, I'm crying to you. Like, to me, that is a whole nother form of torture to do to a woman. But okay, they claim they friends.
I don't. To me, it's all weird. Be honest with you.
Is it
It's
only
all
weird
weird.
because they're not handling it how you would?
No, well, maybe so, but then it's my opinion. You know what I mean? And then that's okay for me to have that opinion. But to me, it's all weird. And then us trying to make a victim in this situation when, I mean, who is it? They still love each other.
Okay. So I think like the bottom line of it, trying to keep rotating, is that none of us needed to know the situation with Poetic, with Slim, with 6 Footer. Thank you for being patient.
Hey Bells, I just got a few questions. When it comes with Shigo, how you coming up here trying to judge somebody else when you was fucking with somebody that you knew had the leg and you knew was a married man? But then you trying to sit here and lie when the text threads came out and say that you didn't. At least I stood on my shit. That's something that you didn't do. And AJ, you need to take your punk ass and go look around, huh? Ain't you supposed to be cleaning floors? Go clean them goddamn floors. I don't know what's wrong with you pussy ass bitches. Y'all hoes lame as hell. Want to sit here and judge a motherfucker because she doing whatever or whatever Slim doing. This shit ain't nothing new. Y'all just upset or surprised that it's poetic. But yeah, she go. Baby, please sweep your own fucking front porch first. Before you trying to stick and point some goddamn fingers at somebody else, ho. Because we still got them damn same text message threads that you lied about and said it didn't never happen. And you had a whole live about it and said it didn't never happen. Nigga came in your live and you said it didn't never happen. Come to find out. Bitch, please. Good day to you, Bells.
All right. Thank you for coming up. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah. I was going to say protect your hypocrite page because it's been reported. Let me allow
Oh, I thought AJ called a Porsche or a Kia or something.
Here again, Bella. Hi. So, the same bullshit ass rumors, you know, the receipts that we were just laughing about maybe 10, 15 minutes ago when $2 said, y'all know I keep receipts. We laughed about them the same way today that we did 2 weeks ago, boo. Fake ass receipts. No timestamp. It says text message where a timestamp's supposed to be. We pointed that out, dragged that out, and then y'all left. Said nothing else about it. Morilla, every 2 to 3 weeks when you need attention because clearly you have no attention in your real life, you mention my name. Nobody gives a fuck. Do you remember that the last time that we had this rodeo, I tagged your name in the video and you got excited? Oh yeah, you tagged me in that video. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you too, bitch. Every time that you step to me, I'm gonna step back to you and you're gonna step the fuck off, just like everybody else. All of this bullshit that y'all tried to bring to me, nothing stuck, sweetie. Vaseline slid right off me. Meanwhile, y'all are still pulling for bullshit. When I decide that I need money, or if I want to boost my platform, I post content. What the fuck do you hoes got? Besides mess involving my name. So you're welcome, bitch. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have shit. Because obviously you can't keep shit going without mentioning Shigo name, even though you don't flop with me. So suck a dick and an ass, sit in the back of the class while I teach, bitch. Bye.
My receipts always receipt, dummy. Time receipts don't always have timestamps if it's a continuous conversation. And if you were around back in the day, everybody knew that you bragged about it. Boo. But we're not here to talk about you. I am here to talk about, though, Miss Poetic. And yes, Bella, we want her to yell and scream. Because didn't she do that with Glock? Even though she says she still loves Glock, is she not yell and scream at Glock today? Is she not yell and scream at me for being a messenger? For only repeating what Slim said? So yes, we want her to yell and scream. Because mind you, this man tried to break you down.
Oh shit.
I was 7 when Sophie first pulled my hair and laughed.
What happened? Oh. Sorry guys. Okay, part 3. Oh my god. part 3 is 50 minutes.
Always have timestamps if it's a
You don't have to go through
continuous
all of it, but I didn't know it was another part.
Me neither.
Take us to however far you could go. Are you ready to end now?
No, I can play it.
Okay. We won't do too much pausing on this clip, okay? Because it'll help.
Yeah. Okay. And I won't lay down.
Station.
Okay, and then after this, I swear we're done.
Okay.
Everybody knew that you bragged about it. Boo. But we're not here to talk about you. I am here to talk about, though, Miss Poetic. And yes, Bella, we want her to yell and
Thank you
scream,
for the gift.
because didn't she do that with Glock?
My dog sleep,
Even
y'all.
though she said she still love Glock, is she not yell and scream at Glock today? Is she not yell and scream at me for being a messenger?
I'm on East Coast.
For only repeating what Slim said? So yes, we want her to yell and scream, because mind you, this man tried to break you down. Talked about you in every which way. Glock refused to show those messages about you and him sleeping together. So why is it again that you yelled at the female but not the male? And this is the reason why Slim continues to do what he do. Because he got idiotic women like you protecting him. So yes, we want you to yell and scream and drag him by them puffs on his head, just like you did the females that barely whispered your name. Again, your anger is misdirected, but we understand because you still want that deck. So you're doing what you got to do to get getting that down, because you wasn't that injured or that sick, because y'all met up several times, right? Why you want to sit up here? I park my car on Thursdays and I don't pull it out till Mondays. Girl, bye. So yes, we want you to yell and scream at Slim, because you've been yelling and screaming all day.
All right.
Oh, now that I think about it, Bella lose her panel. And
Quick
she
question,
tried.
Bells.
Okay.
You look very snowy, by the way.
So it won't be the
What
entire
does it
50
mean
minutes.
when somebody says timestamps don't require time receipts, or was it time receipts don't require timestamps? I could be drunk, but what does that mean?
I think the point that was being made was,
Thank you
if
for
a
the
message
gifts.
is pretty much long, so we could start texting today, but if it's a continuous conversation, you might not get a timestamp on it.
Oh, is it like somebody who has a really old iPhone so they can't drag their finger to the left and look at the times that a message was sent? Maybe like an iPhone 4 or something like that?
If that was the situation, but a lot of people don't even remember to drag their finger over to get the time.
Okay. Maybe they don't remember because they're so parked in other people's business. I don't know.
Oh.
Just a question. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.
All right, Cash. To hear from you. So I see what we're doing today. I guess we're just doing it. Let's circle all the way back around. Trying to make my rounds, give everybody opportunity. Frankie.
Ooh, we being messy today. Y'all double tap this motherfucking screen up because Bella is bringing the mess. Oh, and Bella, then I wanted to ask you, when you and your husband, if y'all disagree with each other, does that mean you don't love him anymore?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. I was asking because that's kind of what somebody else came up here and said. I don't know. But we're just being messy. Thank you so much, beautiful nerd. And y'all make sure y'all double tapping this screen up for Bella. And let's go ahead and finish out this motherfucking live goal. Thank you, Bella, for bringing us the entertainment on this motherfucking Saturday afternoon. We love you, girl.
Much love to you too, Frankie. Hey, listen, I just wanted to come here and have a conversation. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could just have the panel, but y'all gotta let each other talk.
Her husband, that is not nowhere near what we talking about. Slim told us Poetic got told from day one she had an expiration date like milk. on whatever they got going on.
Damn.
So I don't know where that even arose from, talking about her husband. Now, what I did want to say was Kia Soul, Prius, Corolla. What the hell thing said? No, Porsche, Mo Faker, ho. You know who I'm talking to, bitch. While you up here trying to, I guess, make sure that all of the roll call for the initiation into fucking married people or trying to get in the mix of married people relationship. Cause wasn't you in Duffy inbox, bitch, trying to prove a point of something? Why did you get your irrelevant ass the fuck up here and say anything? You dry coochie having ass whore. How dare you? You bitches gotta learn y'all motherfucking places some goddamn time. All bitches that already did this shit, take a step back. Fuck you got going on, ho. You can drop me, Bella. Oh, wait, before you drop me. Also, I love you, Poetic. I don't want nobody to drag you. I just want them to stop dragging Jen. I think that was my point. I don't have no problem with you,
Okay,
girl.
before you go, can we just acknowledge that? Do you think it was even fair to compare the two?
Yeah, I do. I still feel like they was the same. And I still don't feel like I would have drugged either woman. I want them to stop dragging Jen like they not dragging Poetic. That's it. Leave them both be. That's it. The nigga should be dragged. The nigga. But if Poetic ain't mad at Slim, I don't know how they're gonna make a point to be mad at Slim. Poetic say Slim did this and freed her. So how the hell could they be mad at Slim? But I do still think that the way Slim done did damn 6 in the midst of hollering about how much he love Poetic, that shit'll fuck with any woman. And y'all gotta stop acting like y'all don't see that shit, man. Like, I don't know, man. But all right, drop me. I want to stay in here.
Okay, bet I got you. All right, so I did receive a CA. It says you working hard today. Thank you. If y'all want to see send CAs just because and show support. All right. Before we circle back around, y'all, I want some people that haven't spoke yet.
Hi, Bella. How are you?
Girl, how are you?
I'm well. Just observations from the entire day. I mean, it's not really something new. I guess I've already learned it. Messy talk is selective outrage. They dragged you for less when they accused you of sleeping with Blaze. I think it's not about the who, it's about the what. It's the what, not the who, obviously. I just think that we should all mind our genitals. That's number one. I think number two, we should all, I guess, do some rewinds about other people that have done less, and y'all have dragged them on panels about who they slept with, even if they didn't sleep with them or they did. Y'all had longer panels, longer weeks drawn out. I think everybody's just too old at this point.
See, that's that shit I'm talking about. As soon as she said that, boom, heart me. See,
it's repetitive at this point. I do agree partially with what Shar said when she said that a lot of women do allow misogynistic men on their panel. She's 100% correct about that. But I also think women that are engaging with misogynistic men need to be held accountable as well. If you know the history of a man that does mistreat other women, in the case of Poetic, I personally wouldn't have dealt with Slim. That's just me. But we all hear y'all make mistakes. I'm not one to cast any stone because I've dealt with probably men worse than him. So I think, well, no, not really. But I think that at the end of the day, none of us have a heaven and hell to put her in. None of us have a heaven and hell to put anybody in. But I do think that this side of TikTok will always remind you that people pick and choose, whether it's their fave, their bias, and they don't mind being biased, and they don't mind being hypocrites. Now, a lot of y'all don't like AP. I get that. That's fine. That's your business. Me and her are not friends, so there's no bias in my next statement. Y'all dragged her for filth. I mean, it was panels on top of panels on top of panels about her with a person that she was in an actual relationship with. Y'all talked about the key. Y'all talked about a bunch of shit with her, and y'all never let that die out. But now there's actual proof of all this other shit, and now we don't want to be too rough on her because she's Poetic. I don't think a lot of y'all who are coming for her should be opening up your mouth because you're not within your rights at all.
But at the same time, this just goes back to the picking and choosing. Because if it had not been poetic and it been some type of other bystander or somebody that's not as popular, y'all would have drugged the fuck out of them. This panel would have been full as fuck. We would have been talking about this until Jesus came back. It is about the who and not the what. And that's just the bottom line. And I can say that out of love. It's still love poetic. It's still love, well, wish the best of luck to 6 Footer and wishing that Slim gets the help he needs. That's all I wanted to add. Thank you.
Whew, Alex just clocked the fuck in.
Alex said it. All right. Hola, Drea. Do you know you're in the queue?
Hey, real quick. Good afternoon. So, hey, I've been in and out all day. Did Poetic ever address Slim calling her a horrible person, saying he's more involved with her than her kids are, saying that she's financially abusing him? Did she ever address any of those things? I wasn't sure if I missed any of that.
No.
Okay, so she hasn't addressed any of those things. She was saying that he gave her life back, her voice back, essentially. But he also has threatened to take he said, you better shut the fuck up. I can release everything. Threatening her basically to release things, or that he knows, when Glock hasn't even done anything, right? She hasn't threatened to actually release her information. So I'm just curious why she's concerned about Glock when she actually hasn't done anything, when clearly Slim in these clips say that, hey, I might release or he said, you should shut the fuck up. He said, you need to be quiet. He said, she's a horrible person. So I'm just curious, like, why, how she got her life back and voice back when he's threatening to take it. That's what I'm curious about. So, Poetic, if you're listening to this.
So, Drea, I received the message. It says when Poetic found out about 6, it's not the same. And then also, hold on. Damn, you said something.
Because I can play the clip right here of how he called her a financial abuser.
That's what I was going to say. So, because she didn't address everything individually, let me correct myself. She addressed them by simply saying, I'm pissed off with him. I'm upset with him. So, she didn't directly address individual key points. Just in a nutshell, she's upset with him.
Okay.
So, that was her way of addressing it.
So, her getting her life back, even though he's saying that she's all these things. He's basically saying that shut the fuck up. He's saying that he has the smoke for her. How is that her life back when he's literally threatening all these things? That's what I wanted to understand. I do have a clip here, too, of him calling her financially abusing. I was curious about that. How is she financially abusing him? I know that he did work for her and, whatever. But I'm curious about the financial abuse part. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I was just curious if she did address those things, but I guess not. Okay, thank you.
All right, Drea, thank you for coming up. But I will say this, y'all. We cannot respond the way we want people to respond. So if that's how Poetic chose to respond to the situation, that was her choice. Hold on. If y'all don't know y'all in the queue, let me know. If y'all trying to come up. Hold on, I just cleared you out by mistake. Come back.
Y'all, can we continue to touch the live goal, the populars? Let's keep it rolling, y'all. Appreciate it. We only have 9 out of 25. This will be our last live goal.
Yes, you probably is drunk. Bella, can you put me in the big box? Because sometimes I'll be blind and I can't see thoroughly. But does that look like a timestamp to you?
Where it says today 12:51.
Yeah, that part. Because they just swore up and down that I didn't have the timestamp. Those are messages between I Speak and Fishy Girl. But again, we're not here to talk about them because my receipt's receipt, okay? So yes, all of you guys were probably drunk when you saw the messages that I posted, okay? Everybody knows that if it's a continuous conversation, that the time does not show. But you clearly saw when there was a break in conversation that it said today at 12:51. Okay? That's your timestamp, Bookie. But
so she did respond in the audience.
That is how it looks. I can take a screenshot right now from my phone of text messages that I sent today, and it says the same thing.
So, Dalla, hold on. She said, girl, I got the ones you posted. We we now know why your ass left when I exposed you in my
Those are the ones I posted. I never went anywhere. You didn't expose nothing about me.
Alright,
Those are the very same ones I posted with timestamps, dummy. That is how I look, Trina. But how I look on my phone, I can post messages from today, and it says today with the time next to it, or on top of it. And how would y'all want me to slide it over, dummies? It's a screenshot. Slide it over. Yeah, y'all the idiots. Okay, so go look at your phones. It will say today with the time next to it. For all of you idiots out there. Okay? Again, this ain't even about you and your twat. Everybody know. Everybody had it. We talking about Poetic and her twat. And why she ain't coming for the man that literally drug her. Trina Mines did say today and the time next to it. Bella, can you blow me up again?
Okay, and I was gonna ready to say, so I have before I blow you up, I wanted to show like just something simple, okay? All right, so let me hold my phone up because this is me and my husband's messages, right? So it has like a date on there. I know it's backwards. Let me try to mirror it real quick just to give y'all an example of what it may look like. So hold on. If I was to go like this, hold on. Do y'all see that? Wait, let me move it. So she's saying if you drag your finger, you should be able to see.
You can't drag your finger on a screenshot, Bella.
Okay, hold good point. So wait a minute. Let me see something. Because I do want to... Hold on. I want to test this theory out because I don't know. That's... So,
are they slow?
My finger dragged?
How do you drag your finger on a screenshot? This is why I call y'all dummies.
Okay, I think that's what she meant. I just did it.
How can I drag it on the message if the screenshots were sent to me?
Oh, no. Okay, wait. So, no, I get what you're saying. If it's sent to you, you wasn't able to do it. Whoever
exactly.
Oh, 100%. I understand your point. So that makes sense. But they were just
you see the time on my phone. If you blow me back up, it says today, 12:51 a.m. because there was a break.
I appreciate it. Can somebody help sing out with the gift goal?
It says today, 12:51.
Wait, hold on. So you sent these messages out? Somebody just made a
she sent those messages to a friend, and she.
Thank you everyone for the gifts.
Dummy.
Okay, now because I'm like, wait a minute, because this is iSpeed.
Thank you,
Sheila, you still here?
Michael.
Okay.
Thank you, Patsy.
Just to somebody and she forgot.
Okay, so Dollar.
But baby, everybody know my receipt. While you trying to sit up here, see, baby.
You doctor checking.
Right, you slept with him.
I'm thanking my gifters. I appreciate y'all. We got like 4 left. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, send it to me. So how about you contact her and ask her to swipe to the right to get the times of all the other stuff. Okay?
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I'm going to bring
Don't ever come for me, act like I gotta fake anything. Is you cool? You ain't
Stay right there, Dollar. Stay right there. I ain't going to hold you. I hate that this is taking a left turn. This is left, right. You still here? Because I'm not going to lie. I wasn't here when that whole thing blew up and came about.
Okay. Shigo is still here. I don't know if she's going to come up. But this is just 2 things. Because, okay, $2 was sent the screenshot. So, I don't know. Maybe the person that sent it to her was trying to pull a fricka. That is sent. It would have to be sent from Shigo's perspective. Right. Unless she screenshotted the day it was sent and sent it, and they just so happen to have kept it. It's not gonna say today. It's gonna say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like it just doesn't make any sense. And who would Chico have sent it to? Who then sent it to $2? It just doesn't make any sense. To just be honest, it doesn't.
Okay, so when the story broke, who was the friend that released her messages? Who did Chico trust at that time?
I won't say. And according to Chico, she hasn't sent it to anyone. According to Chico, that's not a real thread. Chico has already posted, I don't know if it's still up, but she posted text messages that were completely different. And again,
okay, wait, I have the answer to this. That wasn't Chico texting I Speak. Am I off? The only solution then would be these are messages between I Speak and someone else. Hey, residential snitch llama. Is the only other conclusion if Chico really did not send those messages would then be those are text messages between someone who was actually talking to I Speak while he was married. Go ahead, boo.
Chicos that would have screenshot and sent it. And unless she literally screenshotted that day, it wouldn't say today.
Now that part is true. So it makes me wonder, as far as the conversation goes, was she just sharing the message? But you said she didn't share them with nobody. But that's
what she said. She said she said it's not a real, like, it never happened. Keep in mind, both parties, I Speak and Chico said that never happened. So, I mean, I don't know. Today, hold on. Today doesn't mean this day. So has something today could have been 10 years ago. Okay, y'all not understanding what I'm saying, so I'm not
No, what you're saying makes perfect sense. I'm getting it. So me and my husband, we messaged today. I screenshot the message, send it to you. It will forever say today because I did it on the day that we had the conversation.
Right. So my point is, unless she,
yeah, he said that wasn't
she was taking a screenshot. Oh, girl, look.
He said that wasn't true either. Now here could be the two things. It could really be him talking to someone else, or it could be a totally different conversation happening between two people, and the name was changed to I Speak or whatever. They good to do a real good frick over there. So I don't know, but if the both parties said that this never happened, and he's not married to that woman no more, he has no reason to lie. He could have just came out and said, yeah, we did talk, The two possibilities could be he may have been talking to someone else, or it was a totally different thread and the name was changed. But go ahead, Tess.
I Speak. I mean, I don't know.
But no, I get your point. I get what you're saying. I hate that this conversation is even coming back up again. All right, AJ.
Ego girl, you was friends with Glock too? Oh, child, she'll tell it, child. Listen, I think you should come on out with it, because let me tell you what happened. $2 done broke your truth. So these people better come support you. I've been out here now, one of y'all dragging motherfucking Chico. She didn't know nothing about no engagement. She don't know nothing about no fiance. None of the above. And we need to support fucking Chico. I better not see now one of y'all.
No, let's talk about something, Mike. So wait, slow down, because they saying he was still married to the first wife when.
I don't know him or his wives, and I bet Chico didn't.
I'm just correcting the time.
Well, I'm willing to bet Chico didn't. Y'all better support him.
The people is gonna drag you.
Motherfucking support. I don't want to hear a word.
I don't know what to tell you, friend. The people are gonna drag you in. There's no changing that. We're gonna take her through there, okay? Because the way that shit went down, we're taking her through there, and we're taking Sam through there. And that's just what's gonna happen. That's what happened, and that's what's gonna happen. And ain't no changing it. She's through there. Go ahead, Tess.
Okay. Now I forgot what else I had came up here for. So much to happen, Bella. God damn.
I mean, AJ, you started the conversation, so credit to the precinct.
Oh, okay, yeah. Glad to do so. This thing say, what's in the nasty bag? What nasty bag?
Can we allow Dollar to come back up, because that's why we ping pong in between conversations. I'm trying not to get all intertwined, but see, this is where we need to bring Dollar back up, as she is in the queue. So hold on, now we get into the good questions. Hold on.
It's me again. So I just took a screenshot. What does it say at the top? Today.
Today, yeah.
Okay. Now, what did my text messages say? Today. Why does it say today? Because I sent the message and I took the screenshot. Today. Like, are y'all slow? If you take the screenshot the day that it was sent, it will say today. If you take it tomorrow, it will have the date on it. So apparently, whoever she sent it to must have screenshotted it that day.
So process of elimination, who did she trust? Who was her?
I don't know. I didn't know she go. They just said that she was bragging back in the. They said that back in the day she was bragging.
They would have to ask the questions. Who was she around at the time?
Exactly. They said back in the day that she was bragging, was sleeping with that man. That's all I know. Okay, so where's my receipts lying at? I'm confused. Okay, so because y'all came up here and said it with your chest, it didn't have a timestamp. So now that we have a timestamp, what are you going to say?
Wait, hold on. Muppet Top is saying K-Dub. K-Dub and her was friends back then?
I believe so.
K-Dub, Tasha Mack.
Yeah, I believe so. So where's the lie? Hey, I don't care who you sleep with, but you're not going to say that I'm a liar. I don't lie, dummy. Like I said, my receipts, receipt. If you guys look at your phone and the people that you text today, it will say today. Okay.
And Jim, I don't think Jim, you was around that.
Now I don't know who she was friends with. I just know that her and I speak. Bang. Would y'all like to see more of the messages? How she wanted him to bring the nasty bag. What's in the nasty bag?
Yeah, we was confused on the nasty bag part. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was in that nasty bag. But he is into that, BDSM stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I ain't judging that.
You know, yeah, everybody got a little inner freak in them. Get your nasty on, girl. Get your nasty on. The $2 ain't gotta lie. That's my point, angel numbers. So apparently all of y'all was drunk when y'all read these receipts. Okay? Bye.
All right, darling. Oh my God. Okay, so process of elimination, they saying K-Dub and Tasha Mack was her friends back then. Oh shit, AJ. I want to invite y'all all on the panel. Can y'all just talk one at a time? Cause this back and forth shit. Listen.
Damn, Bella, why we on timeout, goddammit?
Girl, because I tried to have everybody on the panel and shit with haywire, everybody's page just started getting reported. So then I just one at a time. So we go on. Let's try this second round. Get everybody up here.
Yeah, give us a chance.
Please.
Give us a chance, Bells.
All right. Yeah, that's cute. But at the same time, here go and she go. She wanted. We ain't speaking on just I speak. What about Arby's? You done slide that nasty garbage pale ass pussy around his motherfucking face. Said he smelled like fish. Oh, came to the app and told everybody that your fish shit fresh as catch. Bitch, you
Maybe not with no real though.
Bitch like me. Wait a minute, Trina. I'm not done. This
but it wasn't your turn, Marilla, but okay.
I don't care. I don't care. Trina, you don't run shit. That's your problem, too. You need to sit back. Sometimes you need to sit your ass back, bitch. It's my turn. Anywho, like I said, you bitches spelling ass bitches cannot ever fuck with me. And AJ, you done toss around shit just to make sure your punk ass has some fucking where to sleep at night. Bitch, please. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't worry about it. If I get missing, I'm always in the blinds, bitch. I see everything. You understand? I got many pages that be on all you bitches' ass.
Boy.
All you gotta do, well, I got your attention, didn't I? You want to keep cutting up? I bet. What's next?
Oh boy.
Yeah, you don't wash your hair today. You feel good, huh?
Now you see how we stayed on
about to argue with you? Is that what you think is gonna happen?
Now do you see how we stayed on mute, Corolla? It's your turn to shut the fuck up.
You think we about to argue, girl?
Who's that Corolla?
You beagle looking asshole. I'm talking to you.
Benz only. Something that your punk ass will never know nothing about. You $10 begging ass
I'm talking
bitch.
to you
would never know what the fuck
looking
I ride in,
asshole.
huh? You $10 begging ass bitch.
That wanted Duffy to
$10
rub his
begging
balls across your
side of
lip.
the road, ho. You'll get more money
dingy,
that way.
dusty
Send me $10. Send me $10.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they get line
Send me
tighters and
$10,
bags
ho.
over there. Send me $10.
What that got to do? What that got to
But
do
then you
with
want
what
to
I
sit
just
here and
said,
point the finger at
Corolla?
every motherfucker, somebody else doing the exact same thing, ho.
Girl,
You mad at somebody else pointing your shit
please.
out? I bet. What's next? Who's next?
See, they doing it again. They report. See what I mean? Now AJ just called a violation. So Bella, control it. Bella, stop it. See what the fuck I be talking about? But then when we doing one at a time, see what I mean? Walking into the talking point.
Oh, she'll be on another page. All is well.
Now what Trina do? Why y'all saying drop Trina?
No, Trina fine.
Oh, it ain't. Now you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all is trying, and it's like y'all trying so hard to pull an argument out of me. It don't make no sense.
Why you want to hit your live button? You want to make shit about you. Just hit the live button, Trina, because you know you can get it.
Shut up. God, what's going on, babe? Have the kids got on your nerve today? What's going on?
Which one?
Are you okay? All six.
I know, and you know that.
You okay?
I'm well. Are you? You don't watch
okay.
Like
just calm down. Just calm down. It's okay, babe. It's okay, babe.
Time you get on the panel.
It's okay, babe. It'll be all right.
You medicated today, okay?
It'll be all right. No, I ain't been on my meds in months. Do you need some? Did you need some? I don't understand.
All right, can we allow Cash and then Hippie to speak, please? Cash, you've been waiting.
We can. Again, all I wanted to say, and I am, or I might be drunk, and that's okay. Just like that old bag of bones, $2 has been drunk many times on a piano. And since she wants to get in, oh, I'm so sorry. I was speaking, and I would love to be speaking uninterrupted if that's okay with you.
It's not. Not when you're speaking on $2. That's not okay.
Oh, well, I'm going to continue to speak on
Bella,
her.
you're not going to say nothing? I thought
I am.
I mean, this is why we keep getting drunk.
AJ, I was also
Okay, so hold on. So just so we clear, the language and they're blatantly reporting you, AJ. We just went through this the other day. They on your ass. So it ain't. Y'all can overtalk.
So you're not gonna encourage the panel to speak one at a time?
The way that you do, AJ. Don't nobody sit here and holler and scream at people because they're on the panel. Shut up, dude.
Let me answer the question. So if I said the first time, the whole panel got
the other day, ho. That's who he was talking about.
The whole panel got dropped because they would not allow each other to talk. Then I did one at a time. I said, let's try this again. Then what happened?
But we see that one person is the problem. So can we eliminate the problem if we want a one at a time situation?
Crybaby ass bitch.
Okay. We can do one at a time while y'all in the panel, or we could just have y'all come up one at a time. It don't make me no never mind. How y'all want to do it? Let's show people y'all can be adults.
Okay. Bella. Let's get specific.
And let me be an adult and to cuss these hoes the fuck out. Because when they nasty, they dirty, they trash, they filthy.
Thank you, I just speak Chinese.
Honey ho. And we ain't finna wait. I can sit your punk ass out right the fuck now. AJ, go out there. Go sit, ho. You're not doing
to be clear.
Begging and fucking please.
Gorilla, these are considered your final words. They literally want you to have final words. So.
Ooh, they paid.
They did.
Ah, there you go, Bells. I love you, girl. That's right. I love you, Bells.
Much love to you, Marilla. All right. Cash.
All I was saying is that if you received messages from somebody, right? Surely that one of the two people that messaged you would be opposed to one another. So all they would have to do is either right click if they were on an iPad or a MacBook and show the times. Or if they were on an iPhone, all they had to do is slide their finger over. It wouldn't show today, right? If it was screenshotted today, it would show today if it was screenshotted on the day that it happened. So either Shigo or iSpeak could do the same. And yet Shigo and iSpeak, neither of them have come to the Bag of Bones defense. So.
Okay, and this is where, okay.
Wait, Cash,
This is what Dollar is saying, though. And I'm gonna let you go with me. So Dollar is saying she go more than likely screenshot the conversation between her and iSpeak, sent it to someone she thought she could trust, and the message ended up out there to all of us. So that's what Dollar is saying. You're not going to see the timestamp that's swiped to the side because I'm quite certain Shigo didn't expect whoever her friend was at the time to put it out there. Is it making?
But didn't $2 also say that Shigo was in Atlanta at the time and she was trying to confirm Roland Ray's trolling story? So if we're going to talk about who lies and who doesn't, perhaps we should go back and clock that lie.
Why is this even a story, though? When both grown adults that were involved, both grown adults, both the man and the woman, said that it's not real, it's not true. Shigo is single, and iSpeak is not even with the same person.
Oh,
so
they
it wouldn't
said the
matter.
message is made up, period, that it never happened. Okay.
If they're both saying that they never smashed, they never had anything, it was never that, and neither one of them has a reason to lie. Shigo is single. iSpeak is not even with the same woman he was with at that time. They have no reason to lie and say they didn't smash if they did. They said they didn't. So what are we still trying to decipher and figure out? And excuse me, Hippie.
It's my turn. It wasn't your turn to go. You just started talking.
But I was already speaking,
point. We already passed that.
But I was already speaking, Hippie.
Okay, wrap it up. It's my turn.
Well, you should have said that before I started speaking.
How could I say it before you started speaking? You didn't let Cash finish and get on mute
No,
first.
Cash was done.
No, she wasn't. Continue.
I was finished.
She was done. Thank you, Cash. Thank you, One Bun. She was done. I waited for her to finish.
Well, if you waited for her to finish, you should have waited.
I did wait for her to finish, and then I started speaking. And then I started speaking.
You're out of turn.
And then I started speaking.
Like, for real. I thought
Oh well.
Okay,
I was
finish.
speaking.
Go.
I was speaking. All right. So anyway, back to what I was speaking and saying. If both adults have already said it did not happen, Shigo have already posted a text thread that confirms that text thread was not real. What is the conversation about? And now, Hippie, since you couldn't control it, you can speak.
I didn't need your permission to speak. I actually allowed you to speak. Allowed you to speak. Now,
you got it.
What I'm telling you, Bella, is the point that Trina just made is exactly $2 point. She's trying to show that it was some type of cover-up. And I agree with Trina. It don't matter if they fucked or not. Even if they lied about it, it don't matter. It's $2 trying to show that it's some type of cover-up and that they lied because she's trying to go in on Shigo. That is her point. That they said they didn't do it in this live, but they actually did, and now they're doing a cover-up. That's the exact point. You're not wrong, Trina. You're just out of turn. Now, the next thing I want to tell you, Bella, was... sure, whatever. The next thing I wanted to tell you, Bella, was it wasn't just K-Dub and Tasha. It was a big friend group, and all of them called Shigo where her name is now, what she came up on the page on now. And AP was in that friend group, and all of them fell out and went their separate ways for different reasons and started new friend groups. So it's multiple people that could have been responsible.
So it's no telling who leaked it if it is
exactly real. Because some of those people, including some of the people that you listed, don't like Shigo now because of the shit that happened with a friend.
Oh damn. Well, I guess too many pages was reported, so.
They done tore that lady house out the front.
However,
they done tore that lady house out the frame. Now, it don't look like we're down to rest anytime soon. In a couple of hours, we do have Bella's accountability court, where we are going to recap all the things that happened this week and maybe get to the bottom of things. What do you think we're going to learn today, you guys? You think they're about to go ahead and have Slim and Poetic and 6 foot on the panel? I pray to God. Maybe we can get some of those questions answered. She got a couple different pages, y'all. So trust and believe she got a backup page for today, okay? I think one of them is Miss Bella Leon 2. Miss Bella Leon 2. So if you're not already following Miss Bella Leon 2, I think you should probably try to follow that now before court starts. Court starts 8 a.m. Eastern every Sunday. 8 a.m. Eastern every Sunday. So if she's not going to use this page, make sure that you're at least following the other page. Oh, nope. She says she's already using the same page without boxes. Oh. Well, how the hell is we going... Bella! Friend, can I ask a question? What the heck? Is you gonna have Miss Bella Leon 2 going? Because I'm trying to send the people over there. I'll be up on the backup at 9. Okay, she's going to do 9 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. 9 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. And you're going to Miss Bella Leon 2? We need them boxes, boo. We need them boxes, boo. We need them boxes, babes. She's up getting herself together, ready, in order. They done tore that lady house out the frame, child. Ooh-wee. 9 is better, right? So y'all can get some sleep at least. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but yes, they'll be on the regular page until 9. Oh, you'll be on the regular page until 9. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So just follow both of them. However she sees fit to do it in the morning. She's getting on at 8 and she's switching at 9, okay? She's getting on at 8, she's switching over at 9. Oh, God, my head hurts. I will say this. People's relationships are constantly dissected if it hits this app. So I will say this. Biases occur. That is natural for all human beings to be, contingent on their bias. Overall, a motherfucker is going to receive a story however they may seem fit, and they're going to perceive the story however it may seem fit. Okay? And majority of the things that we go through on this app are opinion based. Okay? I can speak for me. I have my opinions on things. That's why I do these recaps. These are my thoughts alone. If you agree, you agree. If you don't, you don't. And everyone is at liberty to do so. So we get a little spicy sometimes about people's opinions, right? And sometimes, these opinions we can disagree with for real reasons. Like, hey, that's not how things went down. This is how it went down. You're wrong. Sometimes it's a fricka and people know that you're right. And they're like, no, I got to do this fricka. And then sometimes we're all on the same page. Majority of us, like James or something like that. I think majority of us are all on the same page about Slim. We think he's deplorable. But overall, opinions are ours. I think it's been really fun listening to everybody's thoughts and feelings about the situation, including the situation with Eric and Jen and Sane, and now this situation. It's interesting to look at the dynamics of people in relationships, to look at this shit, and it's juice. It's tea for us, right? But I want to remind you guys, the only people who are truly affected by these situations that we discuss are the people involved, okay? I don't want us all up in a uproar and all, roar about it, I want to keep it fun, at least over here. I want us to keep it fun, keep it light. I've seen a lot of trolling today. I've seen a lot of disagreeing today. Please be respectful to people in my space, okay? Please be respectful in here and allow people to have their own opinions, okay? Can we all agree on that for the people that are awake? At least in here, I don't know what y'all do out there, but at least in here, can we all respect each other's opinions, debate cleanly, try our best to debate cleanly, argue our points with facts, and agree to disagree respectfully, and all of those things? Can we do that over here? Cool.
I see a whole bunch of yes, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was been thinking about having this conversation with y'all, but I knew we had to get through the recap. But I gotta have this conversation with y'all. Sometimes we can get a little bit in our troll bag, so please, y'all, let's reel it back. And reel it back and just everybody have their opinions, share your opinions, speak your opinions, express your opinions, respect others' opinions, and I'll leave it at that. Can't make any promises? Okay. All right. Even me, I'm trying my best, y'all. But later on, you might see me cussing somebody out about their opinion, okay? I'm trying, y'all. But we all gonna try together, okay? Y'all don't give a fuck, and I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Y'all don't be giving a fuck, and I'm so sick of it. The new edition concert, we about to go to court here in a couple hours, so I want y'all to catch some Z's. The recap is over. There's to be continued. Sounds like there's some more information floating around in the world. Maybe we'll learn more today. Maybe we'll learn more tomorrow. Thank you, Ganja Soul. I appreciate that. Ooh, this is so cute. Maybe we'll find out more information. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll never hear this story again after today. But in about 4 hours, the live will be starting. About 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever. 3 hours, I think. Get some rest, y'all. Go lay down and relax. If you gotta go to work, I'm so sorry I kept you up all night. Take a Red Bull, a coffee, a matcha, or just pray to God that He gets you through the day. I want to say thank you for 485.5K taps. Thank y'all so much for completing my live goal. Thank you for getting me number 2 popular. Thank y'all for your heart me's. Please go up there right now. Grab your heart me for the day. If you got it yesterday, grab your heart me for today. Claim your points. Thank you to all of my gifters, to my streamer, my panelists. I appreciate each and every one of y'all and y'all's thoughts and y'all's opinions. 1.4K in the middle of the dead of the night. You know it's only Big Sue, not the motherfucking little one. Duh. I appreciate y'all. It's been a couple days since we've been over here. So tomorrow when we come back in here, please, y'all, we're going to push gift gallery again. I was supposed to do some battles. It's too late in the night, so I won't do that to y'all. But tomorrow, which will be tonight for me, I think I'm going to do a couple battles. If you guys can come by around 8 Pacific, 9 Mountain, 10 Central Standard Time, 11 Eastern. I want to run some battles, you guys. You might see me battling people you know. You might see me battling some strangers. If you're there to support me, come on through. Come on through. Help your girl. Help your girl. Help your girl. I appreciate my moderators. Thank y'all for holding it down tonight. No, that'll be later on this afternoon. Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah, so later on today for y'all. Later on today, even though it's morning. It'll be... No, hold on. No, that's morning time. Morning time. Which is tonight. Morning time. So I'll be back home. I gotta go to my cousin's house. So I'll be back home 8 a.m. Pacific. Sorry, 8 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. Okay? So in the morning after court, I want to go battle. So if y'all can come by, if you get some rest, please come and support your girl. I appreciate y'all. Holly, thank you. AJ, thank you. Q, thank you. Tess, I appreciate you so much. Yes, Ocean, yes. Thank y'all for joining. Tess, sorry I drove you nuts today. I appreciate you so much.
No, it's fine. I'm happy
Get
to
some
help.
rest so we can catch the tea.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no, I know I'm a Miss Bella Court. I'll catch it on the blogs.
Or we can do our recap again. Yeah, the blogs, or we can do our recap again when I come on. You on tonight. W test for sure. I appreciate y'all. All right, I'm finna drop you, Polly. Thank you, Tess, again. I'm finna drop you. Thank you so much. Y'all, I love y'all. Go lay your necks down on your pillow. I hope you're not dreaming about Slim, 6 footer, and poetic today. I love you, Lun Lun. I didn't know you was still awake, boo. I love you. I love you. I love y'all. And I will see y'all again in the morning. When I come back tonight, which will be in the morning for y'all, I will see y'all here to run some battles, okay? Bye.